boy. Wọ́n lọ sí.
Ṣẹ́tìrì. You are booking show to ṣe yìí. Ó reduce the void. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn kò lórí platform yẹn ni. Òun nìyà. This is it òun. Hold on, Onira. Owó ni kókó hold on now. Mo ń bọ̀ yìí.
Seriously, pay them. You see that another topic. You pay them like mad, like.
Yes. Public lawyer might buy everybody. She share anybody to buy information. One work on it. So,
It's starting happy. I don't be by you. It's starting the evidence for her. You see what I'm doing? Why we starting to get? Starting. They go there now.
Evidence. Because everything man Kolobali good team. They playing private investigator.
Evidence right.
President, Jimmy, show one day. Jimmy,
Liam Capo, any private investigator.
Wọ́n fàyè wọn jẹ tọ́kì lọ́wọ́ ni mo wà ń bí.
Jẹ́ ká kidnap sí sátẹ́lì káwá jí fóònù méjèèjì wọ̀nyí káwá lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn láti sinẹ́ ká lọ gbogbo evidence yẹn sílẹ̀ Jimmy ṣo ti gbọ́.
Ó ti gẹ̀.
Màá lọ sí lórí kidnap mo mọ àdírẹ́sì sátẹ́lì ní Canada yẹn àwa kidnap wọn àwa kó àgbà gbogbo fóònù méjèèjì àwa kó wà lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn láti sinẹ́.
Wọ́n àgbẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Candy ṣó máa join ká pé mẹ́ta ó jẹ́ ká lọ.
Ara Candy ò balẹ̀, Candy mà wọ́n jẹ́ ká ṣe YouTube.
Ẹ̀dá àti ẹnìkan àbí kò sẹ́bí dẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ pọ̀ lórí fóònù sátẹ́lì méjèèjì fóònù méjèèjì la máa jí lọ a máa lọ kó fáwọn láti wàhálà a máa já rẹ́ńjọba lọ́jọ́ kejì Ọlọ́run ogun gbọ́
àwa gan a máa ní ìdí lọ́ọ̀yà ká tó lọ ká tó
alọgba lọ́jà àgbákògbà lọ́jà
yà ká tó gbé evidence yẹn lẹ̀ fún anybody a máa ní ìdí lọ́ọ̀yà.
alọgba àgbákògbà náà máa bá wa orí ẹ̀ pé má lọ sọ fẹ́yọ̀ o.
Oya tibẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ ká continue láti ṣe ká continue.
Oya máa ṣe
báwo ló ń bí bá ti fẹ́ gbà lọ́yà ẹ má gbà lọ́yà káàmì ní fẹ́ gbà o eléyìí tó dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ti public ẹgbà tó 20 sàn ni o ìyẹn ló máa da lọ́yà ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ yín o ọ̀rọ̀ yín ti kọjá lọ́yà ò sáàmì bíi 20 ìyẹn ló ń bú kó lò sí dáwọ́ kí lè ṣọ̀dáwọ́
àgbákòbá la máa gba special ti wà àgbákòbá gbogbo ẹ̀.
èmi ò gbọ́ yẹn rí ọ̀dọ́mọdé ẹ̀ náà ló bá máa ṣe ìyẹn náà dáa
pressure tiwa ṣé máa join team wa
ajọ́ ń lọ ní
àjọ lọ.
èmi tẹ̀ tí ń fojú sí sísá tẹ́mì lára láti jọ ìjọ ìpé kí ló dé ẹ̀kọ́ evidence yìí ilẹ̀ wọ́n kọ̀
wọ́n ṣe máa kidnap sister Temi yẹn lókè mo best for sister Temi a kò máa da tá bá ti fi.
a máa fẹ́ ni alátẹ̀kùn la máa lò alátẹ̀kùn.
náà rárá ṣẹ̀rí àti sister Temi ló yí jìjì mo mọ best food wọn ṣe mọ̀ kó tá a máa ṣe mo mọ̀ kó tó máa mú ikọ́ tó bá mú a máa mú dáadáa mo jìn olùjà máa da márùn sínú dírẹ́kì fún wọn tó bá mú
báyìí. wọ́n máa fògbọ́n sínú indomie fún wọn náà wọ́n máa láì indomie.
onídòmí ẹ̀ ló máa dáa jù.
ó lè wọ́n five alive wọ́n láì
mẹsáyà wọn ti dé yọmí ni mẹsáyà ẹ máa tó tún lulẹ̀ nítorí yín tẹ́ lulẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Kàrímọ́ tó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé Kàrímọ́
people ní pressure ti wà ìmọ̀lẹ̀ tún connect lọ báyìí àná wàá fẹ́ carry out operation ti wà yẹn sọ fún wa pé yọ̀ọ̀mì kìíní.
òun náà ni mo sọ tó bá ti lulẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀
irọ́
pẹ́sọ̀
get one.
ṣé ń rìn ní ti táwọn bá lọ kẹ́fídẹ̀nsì lọ kò ní jáwó púpọ̀.
àwọn náà ó máa jáwó ẹ̀rọ kọ́ta bá ṣe pressure ti wà.
ó ní fóònù kan tí sister Temi lò evidence wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
ṣé ní bá fẹ́
wọn náà fẹ́ lọ ẹ̀ṣin dáhà pẹ̀lú ọtí.
Agbé kiri wa.
Ọkọ̀ ṣe fáwọn láti ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ kẹyìn láti sinẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ kẹyìn Mohbad yẹn. Àwọn kan flash ẹ̀ fáwọn láti tó bá gbọ́ lásán jà sí àmàgbàwó.
CCTV ẹ máa gbọ́ pressure CCTV bíi tí Wùmí ti strangle Mohbad. Ìtúrí àti sọ́kì ní ìyẹn ó wà lórí fóònù sister Temi.
Òyìnbó yẹn ti pọ̀ jù strangle kó.
Ok ibi tó ti tí lórí CS tó ti gbọ́.
Ibi tí ènìyàn ti sọ pé kílì irú bọ́ìsì yẹn tábà jù sí láti ọlọ́ọ̀yà sí láti a máa sọ fún láti a máa láti máa ní Júmi àti Mídé máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ Júmi àti Mídé máa
wọ́n máa donate fún wa fún security wa torí evidence la pé dání yẹn ó máa ṣó.
àwọn tọ́jú ọtọ́sí àti tọ́ntọ́kọ́lọ́jì 30 million mọ́tò ńlá ló máa rà fún àtàwọn bá kẹ́fídẹ́ǹsì ọtọ́sí ìjọba useless.
Jésù ló lè gbà yín.
President mo mọ̀ pé ẹ súnmọ́ sister Temi ẹ bá sọ fún sister Temi president a máa jà ní platform yìí.
ẹ má jẹ́ kí president lè lọ dalẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ má jẹ́ kí president
máa ń nọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀
president máa dalẹ̀ lọ́la o. Dalẹ̀ lẹ́yìn báyìí wọ́n lè dalẹ̀ lọ́la o ẹ̀dùn.
ẹnu wọn bù ẹnu wọn bù.
Ta ló lẹsẹ̀ tó wà lójú máwòrán yìí o?
Ìyá mi tó ti kú láti 1977. Oh, president ẹ má dá ìbá tí wàá jàre. Àná fẹ́ lọ jí fóònù sister Temi. Mídé indomie yẹn a máa fògbóhun sínú indomie yẹn fún sister Temi.
Sure now.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ayé
tọ́kí sister Temi dẹ̀ láì tọ́kí bí wèrè. Ṣùgbọ́n tọ́kí yẹn máa bá wọn roast ẹ̀ dáadáa àwọn àfi ògoro àfi pa dáadáa sọ́tọ́ bá jẹ́ Ọlọ́run tóbi bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ká ká sára wa yẹ.
Mídé ó mọ nǹkan ó mọ̀ pé tá a bá rí fóònù sister Temi mú mọ̀ pé sister Temi àti Mr. Dawa wọ́n close gan so any evidence báyìí wọ́n máa ń send the copies sọ́dọ̀ Mr. Dawa tó ti yí ẹ so a máa rán àwọn kan lọ sọ́dọ̀ Mr. Dawa.
àfẹ́ Mr. Dawa ṣùgbọ́n kò dáwà bó ṣe wà yẹn wọ́n máa dalẹ̀.
Kò ṣe pé a fẹ́ involve Mr. Dawa èmi kàn sọ ni pé in case tá a bá rí evidence tá a bá rí fóònù sister Temi mú ó máa wà lọ́dọ̀ Mr. Dawa náà torí sister Temi máa ń ṣe pé okay in case tí fóònù àwọn bá lọ sọnù jẹ́ kí send ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ Dawa class ṣó ti yí ẹ̀mí dé so that Mr. Dawa lè ní evidence yẹn lọ́wọ́ anytime táwọn bá need it so tá a bá ti rí fóònù sister Temi mú àkọ́ switch lọ sọ́dọ̀ afẹ́fẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́ máa gbé wa à ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ Mr. Dawa à lọ ká wọn mọ́lé ó ti yí ẹ ó ní nǹkan tí Mr. Dawa náà máa ń láì tó máa ń mú akọ́fógbórun sí ó ti rí àwọn náà wá sùn lọ à lè mú fóònù yẹn bá àbá ti rí lọ́dọ̀ sátẹ́mì ni òtún ti yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi o ti ń cast wa jẹ́ ká mute já máa gbọ́ láti ṣẹlẹ̀ má wòlíì má ṣe má
I mute my mic.
ẹ ṣe bọ̀dà ẹ ṣe àtọ́ náà.
bọ́lá ti ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọkọ̀ tó ń bí mi lójú mi pé tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àti yẹn pé wọ́n ṣe investigation pé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó wọ́n ṣe wọ́n ní wọn kì í ṣe ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ní ṣe ọlọ́pàá ni ṣé o ṣe ọlọ́pàá wá ní Mr. Yomi ṣé o yẹ wọn Mr. Yomi wọn lọ forí ńlá kú ẹ wá ní kó wá máa kọ́ evidence ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ó máa kó fún.
ààrẹ ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí Yomi sọ Yomi point of correction Yomi ló ń kó information fún wọn wọn lò ó. ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ bá iná lákòókò tẹ́ ìwé kọ́ mi ní ìgbà. kò sí pé mo ní
ẹ̀ka ni dájíjì ló ṣe bí káàkiri náà lọ sí Mr. Yomi Fagbúwa lè papọ̀ òun náà ló ní kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ èsì wa sọ pé ó ti sọ síkìtì síta èsì wa kọ́kọ́ sọ ní ìwà ló fa gbogbo ní ìwà wọn ní pàṣírí wọn ti fẹ́ tú wọn ní kí wọ́n fi ń lọ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rọ tó ní ìwà àti Bukky Jesse wọn náà tún ni wọn kó máa ń fi ní ìwà dáadáa ní ìwà ló fa gbogbo owó tó tún fẹ́ gbà ní ìwà ló fa gbogbo kò fẹ́ lómi ẹni bá ti bàtà ẹ̀dẹ̀sì ti lọ sórí tẹ́ni ọmọ olóògbé ẹ̀rù tí bá gbogbo wọn ẹ̀rù tí bá gbòòrẹ́ sí ló ti bá mú ìwà lọ́tí lọ káàkiri ẹ̀rọ ìjà wọn ló rọ́rọ́ ń pa lọ́ọ̀nì.
mo ń gbọ́ owó ní kókó mo dá ìdúró lẹ́ẹ̀kan kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
ẹ ṣe wọ́n àti ṣe rí Mr. Yomi gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá tó ń pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kan yìí sọ yẹn èmi bìlíìfù pé àṣírí ti fẹ́ tú ló jẹ́ kí àwọn pípé sáré pé Bukky Jesse ọlọ́dẹ̀ ṣe ẹ̀yìn àti woman yẹn náà ẹjọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ pè wọ́n ẹ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé bó ṣe rí lélẹ̀ ọlọ́dẹ̀ fáì àwọn máa kọ́ntínú ti wá lọ ṣe ọ̀dà sábà second thing ni pé ní fún àwa táwa bíbá yìí ṣe ọ̀dà sáà ẹni tó bá ti wá justice náà pípé yìí máa wà against you gbogbo protest náà ṣe ní àpò lábúrọ̀dù lọ́wọ́ iṣẹ́ tí Lagata ṣe lórí ẹ̀ kì í ṣe kékeré lórí justice iṣẹ́ tí Lagata ṣe kì í ṣe kékeré ìgbésẹ̀ Lagata ló jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ everybody ọmọ báṣì máa yẹn ṣe ọ̀dà sábà ẹni tó bá máa gbọ́ kó gbọ́ Lagata is a true man Lagata is a real man in this justice believe me because káàtó lè sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yọ̀ a máa rí ẹni tó wọ́ òtítọ́ tó sì wájú sí òtún àti òdodo ni thank you everyone.
thank you honey.
olúwa tó yẹ.
ilé náà sọ sọ́yìn ẹ jẹ́ mo fẹ́ pè rẹ́kọ̀dù kan fún yín ni olórí ọ̀sán yìí olóṣì má jẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ ká gbé ní.
kí ni bá ti ní kọ́ máa gbé sí kù and this man Sayomi wọ́n fún wa ní genuine reason tí wọ́n ṣe gbé kọ̀ọ̀kan sí kù ọlọ́mọ ìka ìgbàgbọ́ àti Bukky ẹ̀yìn sọ pé information tó wà nípò yín half oúnjẹ half information ní fine ó lè jẹ́ half oúnjẹ kó jẹ́ half information because you based in UK sí Nàìjíríà wà ní wà. Yes, now.
Lárí pé Yomi ló kọ́kọ́ wá fún Bukky báyìí. Ó sì gbọ́ ìṣàkóso díẹ̀. Àti tí Bukky máa gbọ̀. Ó máa gbọ́ pé.
Nothing is coming out of it. I don't know what is going on. Ṣé mi ni máa lọ present ìkọ́niwájú adájọ́ ni? Adájọ́ kẹ́ lọ síwájú everyday látọ̀dún kan. Àwọn oníkùsì lò gather information and evidence. No evidence.
Anything else? I'm sure. Not say it again. I said not say it, man. Láta ṣé èyí ni Yomi tún gbà ọ̀dọ̀ the music tó ti lọ rojọ́ ibẹ̀.
I have right to stand and defend the right of a dead person, including somebody alive. It's not fun. It's not an excuse for that.
Ọlọ́run Yomi gbé tó bá bí fèrè gbogbo Yomi ayé ti bàjẹ́ o.
Hold on, Mr. Hold on. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Hold on, Mr. Yomi Dagbo.
Sister invited.
Hello, Nikki. Hello. Once again, wọ́n gba lawyer, wọ́n gba private lawyer, wọ́n gba legal team lawyer, wọ́n gba public lawyer. It got nothing to do with other lawyers. Àbáni tírú Yomi mi bá jáde again. Tó jáde tó bí Uncle Yomi ṣe jáde. A máa welcome ẹ̀ bó tilẹ̀ mú. Kẹ́mi wálé kọ̀ náà ni. Dọ́gba public lawyer yóò mí pé bàbá lawyer wọ́n máa lé wọn kúrò. Inú àwọn gan máa dùn nígbà tí lọ́yà bá pọ̀ lórí kéésì. Tó bá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i, tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó ń wá ìlọsíwájú ọmọ ìlú ni. Tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó ní hope, tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó ní future, ìlú tó ní system. Mo lè ta lọ́yà bí ṣe wà ń Dublin pé kò kàn mí lọ́wọ́ kò kàn mí lẹ́sẹ̀, mo lè sẹ́ẹ̀dì lọ́yà tèmi lọ. Naira Marley lè gba lọ́yà sínú kéésì yìí. Slanta gọ́lẹ̀ lóun fẹ́ wá kó tó pa ọ̀rẹ́ òun kóun náà gba lọ́yà. Bella Smoda tó bá pẹ́ wọ́n jẹ́ èèyàn gidi ni òun náà lè gba lọ́yà wípé kó lọ represent òun fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó pa ọ̀rẹ́ òun. Bí lọ́yà bá ṣe pọ̀ tó lẹ́jọ́ ṣe máa dùn tó. Wọ́n gba public lawyer yóò kò affect legal team lawyer. Wọ́n máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n á dẹ̀jọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ni. Wọ́n máa jọ work in hand, wọ́n á share information papọ̀. Adájọ́ tí ó bá lè share information, àwa ti fèsì kóòtù rí dáadáa. Adájọ́ tí ó bá lè fèsì share information, ó máa dáadọ́ information ti ẹnu lé ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n máa share information papọ̀ ni. Adéwà ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pa àmọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹni ìwé jàre. Ẹ standard, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ jàre.
Mídé ẹni ṣòro ẹjọ ṣé bọ̀dà Làtímọ̀ pé àwọn lawyers ló ń pè ní legal team kí tó ṣe ń sọ pé legal team lawyer kí ló ń jẹ́ legal team lawyer ṣé ọmọ kan ṣé bọ̀dà Láti bọ̀dà Láti
Wọ́n mọ̀ pé lọ́yà ló ń pè ní legal team wọn mọ̀. Wọ́n rò bóyá legal team yàtọ̀ sí lọ́yà ni.
No, mà ó fi pé irú àwọn ọjọ́ kan wà ó já sọ̀dọ̀ Láti tó ń bínú tó ń para pé Tóyìn Pépérépé wà ní legal team òun ò sí ní legal team so bí àwọn tí fi pé àwọn Tóyìn ní pé wọ́n fún information àwọn Tóyìn àwọn York àwọn The Ish àwọn Blessing ló ń pè ní legal team àwọn tó kò tẹ̀wá dá gbọ́gbọ́ strike ó ti àwọn sọ pé irú àwọn cancers York Daddy yẹn Yorùbá yọ̀ Tóyìn Pépérépé ẹ̀hẹ́ kan tó jẹ́ yẹn ó ń para gan ó lóun ò ṣe mọ́ pé báwo ni òun ò ní information gbà àwọn Tóyìn Pépérépé wà ní legal team òun ò sí ní legal team ṣé bó ṣe ó dà ìgbà àwọn tó ń fi pé legal team nìyẹn.
Then another thing nígbà tí Bùrálà ti tó ń pa tí gbogbo àwọn òpònú ayérádà tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ń parí pé káwọn gba private lawyer so what is the interest of the public when it comes to them if it is in property why declare a murder homicide case kí ni interest the public doesn't perfect the public lawyer so whose interest are you fighting for.
We are fighting for Mohbad.
Ọ̀dọ́ òpònú yìí àti bàbá mẹ́tọ́ mi oníkébè tó ẹ̀kọ́ fi gbọ́ ọpọlọ wá tẹ́ pé ìdí fúnra ló kó wá sáyé. You keep shouting your lawyer. So who is your lawyer going to represent? Because when a lawyer goes to the court, he is there to represent somebody. Who is your lawyer going to represent? Who is the public business in the death of this young man? What? So, in fact, Ejo, like
àwọn ọba kọ́lé àti wọn ọba wọn ní kóòtù gan wọn accept wọn so tí yàrá ló fẹ́ gbé lọ́yà ṣe wọn accept yìnyín ní ìlú ọba kọ́lé àti.
I don't understand báwo lọ́wọ́ ṣe gbà sí mi lọ́wọ́ wọn báyìí tó gbé wàhálà gùn wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí táwọn náà well I don't God èsì nígbà míì tó náà bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ that's why sometimes it's actually see tó bá ti pèèyàn kan ní ẹ̀yìn ijó olúwa ẹjọ́ ẹ má tàǹpà pẹ̀lú ẹni náà because tí rédèrèdè bá máa bá ẹni tó ń tàǹpà pẹ̀lú ẹyin ijó olúwa okay look at it now all of them kí ọ̀sùn wà láàrin wọn gbogbo wọn kàn forí bára ni ànígbà fún Bukky ànígbà fún Yomi àmàṣìkì look at all of them gbogbo àwọn tó slander tó sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú ń pa Yomi look at gbogbo wọn dàbí ayé wọn dàbí ewé ojú omi then ewo lẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè tó dàbí ẹsẹ̀ yá mi tó ti kú láti 1970 yìí ní age and time yìí lọmọ kékeré lẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ kékeré rí báyìí ẹ wo bó ṣe rí ọgbẹ́ rí rádaràda bí ọ̀bẹ ọlọ́kà wo ìwọ gan ìsinmi ẹ Ọlọ́run ti gbà sí mi mo mọ fóun ni ọmọ àlè ó bẹ́sẹ̀ ṣe rí bẹ́sẹ̀ yẹ ìyá ìyá mi tó ti kú láti 1970 ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ yẹn ọmọ àyàn mú dẹsẹ̀ délẹ̀ bí ẹsẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ọmọ àlè ẹjọ́ ẹ continue jàre.
Okay. Ẹ bá ti ń jìnnà ẹ máa gbàdúrà pé may my enemy never have rest like Josity.
Mi ì lè gbàgbọ́ kẹ máa bú kẹ̀rí mọ́. Mi ì lè
kàrímọ́ yín ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kàrímọ́ yín bó ṣe rí.
Ìyàwó ìjàpálẹ̀ ń bú mi ì lè gbà kẹ máa bú yán níbo kò dáa. Ebu ara ò dáa, ebu ara máa ń dùn yàn. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ ebu ara bú kẹ̀kẹ́ ní wọ́n má dá ìdarí. Kí ló ṣe ẹsẹ̀?
Àtọwà fún ilé.
Ọmọ yàrá ló ń pè mí o, bẹ́sẹ̀ ti dàdúgbúlẹ̀ bẹ́sẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́yẹ. Ọmọ àlè.
Ìwọ wà ní sẹ́gbà tó egbò ara búyàn. Mi láìpẹ́ tó bá fi egbò ara búyàn. Kàrí máa má dáhùn. Alápẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́yọ̀ má dáhùn. Ó ní ló pé sílẹ̀ jọ. Ìmọ̀ṣẹ́ ọmọ lọ́dún tó gbà kan gbà.
At the end of the day, we'll make a statement, or at the end of that their statement, there was a phrase at this point, tí bàbá bá fẹ́ lọ sí ọmọ wọn, bàbá lè lọ sí because àwọn ti ṣe gbogbo ìgbìyànjú. My own thinking on that line wí sí ni pé mo believe pé gbogbo ipa wọn wọ́n ti sá. And there was no forger edge. There was no result until the Inspector General of Police somebody ṣeré yìí. And láti gbà yẹn, Inspector General of Police wọ́n ti ráyè títí wọn. Okay, now, ó lè pè gbogbo tí wọ́n ti ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ náà lọ according to them títí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún wa. Tí wọn bá wá tí ìrọ̀ náà lọ for now, tí ẹnìkan wá dìde. Kẹ́lí yẹn náà tún wá gba another channel. Tí channel yẹn dàbí rí lighter edge. Mo fi gbọ́ yẹ kí gbogbo wa ká calm down. Ká support the person tó ti mú channel mi. Àwọn tó wà ní channel ti bí tẹ́lẹ̀, we will not forsake them. We are with them. But tẹ́lẹ̀ bí bá tún lè lọ jagun, wọ́n tún mú kàn wá kí gbogbo wọn wá pàdé wájú. Àwọn tí ìjọba tí wọ́n jẹ́ kọ́ rọ́nà lọ, jáde kọ́tẹ̀ tó ní kíkan gbà tó rọ́nà lọ, àwọn channel ọ̀nà fáwọn wájú láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn náà ráì rọ́nà kọjá. That is my view. So gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn kò tó já sí understanding me, and like everyone has said, ẹ pé OKJC explain bó ṣe àwọn òbíṣẹ́ tẹ́yìn tẹ́ gbé prison tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe explain fún wọn. Like I said the other time, this Mr. Muiwa orí platform yìí and other places ló sọ fún wa CNN àwọn máa ṣe gbá àwọn máa ṣàpọ̀ roughly today. Gbogbo rìpọ́ọ̀tù kí tí wọ́n ṣe protest tí wọ́n ṣe ní Amẹ́ríkà, gbogbo gbèsè tí wọ́n ní kọ́ gbé wọ́n lè ti ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀ o, wọn ò fi ìkan bá pè lónìí o. Tó bá lọ sí pé mo nípa ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ náà gún ìyá rẹ̀ ní oúnjẹ kẹ́kẹ́ yẹn náà kó bọ́ síbi tákẹ́gùn tí máa fẹ́ ìyá rẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ́ tí máa rí. Ṣẹ́gẹ́ so review tèmi nìyẹn with Mr. Remi support him 100 gbogbo nǹkan tí a bá fẹ́ ṣe kọ́ lọ ṣe rọrùn bọ̀ escalation ní kílí ilé kò fàjà kọ́ lọ kó bá fún gbogbo wa. So that's my submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ara. Sorry, Anike. Is Anike there? Anike? Oya Ara Manuel.
Everybody look gbogbo ẹni tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀ àti gbogbo ẹni tí justice for MOHBAD tó concern mo kí everybody. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ ká wò ni pé ṣẹ́rí àǹtí Bukky Jesse wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀kan tó máa ń wọ́n wé tó bá ti face náà kọ́kọ́ gbé bíjì jáde. After that, àwọn náà wọ́n á máa lọ from one platform to another, which is òye kórí bẹ́ẹ̀. But as God have it, since Ayomide dancing, the atmosphere was changed. And
are you ready?
Èmi dẹ̀ rò pé ó yẹ kí support wà from every angle ni. But bóyá torí I don't know, ní ìmọ̀ torí bí n ti rí kálukú fi ń ṣe bọ́ ṣe ń ṣe. Mo tí nǹkan tí mo kàn rí ni pé bí Mr. Yomi ṣe jáde, bóyá àwọn tó wà ní sáàdì bàbá, I'm not mentioning anybody's name. But mo wò pé bóyá ó máa ń dà sáàdì people to more bàbá when it comes to financial aspects. Nígbà tí public bá ti ní lọ́yà sí tí legal team side ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá tí àwọn náà bá wá di pé olówó tó wà nínú bọ́ọ̀sì pé owó yẹn lò wọ́n tún ní the fund ẹni wo làwọn fẹ́ fún tún ṣe bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tó wọ́n bá ti lọ bí ọ̀nà bí mélòó kan tó ń dá owó sí bóyá aspect yẹn ló ń wò bóyá kí kìnìún yẹn má bàa fi jókòó àwọn èèyàn. Mo ti nǹkan tó jẹ́ káàdùn máa lọ ní pé àgbàgbé ní kó ti wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́. Àní òdẹ̀rù péyàn kan lè yá wèrè. Ó wá sọ pé kí wọ́n máa rí sí gbogbo secret fún un. But people need feedback. Ẹbí yẹn tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn kémi tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n bá wọn máa publish àwọn some things sí paper. But at the same time,
No, that's true.
Tí o bá sí pé mọ́mìn káwọn èèyàn mọ́mìn, ẹ wo ló corona request tó lọ láti yẹn tí ṣé Adisa ló ń interview lọ́yà bàbá Sanchitu ní òrò pé irú ẹ̀ ò tí ì fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Ní àdéhùn ìwé session, bóyá ẹgbẹ́ part of the legal team tó máa grant interview, which is the now wo ìgbà case Adégòkè Mr. Lati. Every court day, tó bá ti ń parí court section, ní representative lọ́yà tí bàbá ò bá lè wà.
Oya, come back here.
Tí wọ́n bá lè wà ní ẹgbẹ́ ìwé ìfowópamọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ lọ. So, tí bàbá máa bá prince sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n máa grant interview. Tí representative bàbá wa wọ́n máa báwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. This is corona tó lọ ní the first corona tí legal team come from bàbá side. Wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
It's okay.
Which is tó jẹ́ pé ìwọ́n tó ń bá àwọn èèyàn.
It's okay. If I continue, it will be more than changes 1.4. Right now, it's okay. Close that door. Tell your people to outside.
So, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ fóònù tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ, ẹ kàn lè try iPhone wò, ẹ try iPhone pẹ̀lú Apple Watch. Due to investigation tẹ̀ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́
Kí ni iPhone fún fífẹ́ ṣe báyìí?
Ṣọ̀tẹ̀ bá ní Apple Watch àti iPhone. Rí bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣé Apple máa ń ṣọ̀yọ̀? Ṣé Apple máa ń ṣọ̀yọ̀? Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí ló máa wọ́n.
Láti. Olóògùn ti pa mí o. Oníjàpù máa ń ṣọ́. Ìjàpù ń ṣàyà. Láti olóṣì kò sí. Olóṣì máa ń wọ ìdàgàrà pẹ̀lú.
Láti ó ní kúrò ìjápò máa ń ṣọyọ̀ ni. Mo gbé mo dárò. Hey, what is it now? Take your charger. Bring my charger for me.
My hummingbird. I guess I'm going. Hummingbird.
In fact, anything tẹ́ bá ṣe, ó máa wà recorded, tẹ́ bá yàn sọ̀rọ̀, ó dẹ̀ save 100%. So ó dà fún investigation gan. So àwọn tó ń pa fún dada wọn máa gáìdì dada bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa máa lò. So máa save, so anything tẹ́ bá ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa year. So nígbà tó dẹ̀ ti sọ pé náà stand for justice pé tó bá ti dúró fún justice ẹ má jẹ́ àbára wa jà nǹkan tí ká jọ lé ni pé má ṣe máa ṣàṣeyọrí tí mo bá gbà rí justice wa tó kù ẹjọ́ náà àwọn pẹ̀lú wa. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Everybody, most of the time, also similar. Everybody, very, very vital and very important. It's just that at that early stage.
How many minutes?
You have given unnecessary information authority affects knowledge anything, but of course, maybe for future purpose, which I know you got to see with health to be worker. I know you meet me this hospital. But that was a share pẹ̀lú tó jẹ́ pé tó bá wà lọ́wọ́ mi nìkan tí wọ́n ní tètè sáré sọ pé ẹja lọ káyọ̀ lẹ́yìn ọkà dẹ́nu kọ́ sàṣìlò lémi kọ́ gba òkú.
Àdúrà èrè ni yọ̀mí.
I need somebody to be able to deliver this information to as quickly as possible.
Ẹjọ́ ṣe recording ni àbí live?
Recording.
Ìjọba àkọsí ó jà bèrè lọ́wọ́ Fúláyọ̀.
Mo máa fẹ́ busy díẹ̀ o, bí tí mo dẹ̀ máa wà á tó parí ẹjẹ́ ìsáyé play ẹ̀tọ́, máa fẹ́ busy very soon.
Information because you don't put out this can you just see until you be on the outside you know and you tell about what's the best for hey this is the for ACS so you should be senior because they would have ambushed me whether to she go come because of the so every whatever cloud so all safe forever all safe forever machine my phone dey access
Yomi is asking about iCloud. Shaking Funyan, God. You call yourself a private investigator. You don't know what iCloud is. Oh, Lord.
Like what?
As a play it on. I came up to just see one of them.
I beg you in the name of God. Ever to that whole lady. It's Daniel Lado. So.
Madam Millenson. Okay.
I continue. There is God.
Oh yeah, Madam Mide, play it on so that somebody is sorry.
Okay.
If Latsi could be educating Yomi nípa iCloud or Otipari. No. If Latsi
for the first time, ìkànnì yín mo máa fèsì yín láàárọ̀ yìí. Nígbà tẹ́ni kí láti educate Yomi nípa káyé láti gangan.
Ó yá, mo ti dé padà máa dùn ún.
Ìkànnì yẹn mo fẹ́ fi bọ́lá láti ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ni ẹlẹ́dàá bọ́lá láti dẹ̀ máa dá ẹjọ́.
Ó yẹ fi láti ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ dé. Pressure ti wà.
No, play it. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ tàbí sọ.
Wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ ọkọ̀ lẹ́bẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá máa sọ anything tó bá jọ mọ́ education. Ẹ má tẹ̀ pé Bọ́lá láti sí. Bọ́lá láti ò mọ̀ ju pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dáwó ká mọ́tò kékeré. Èyí tí Bọ́lá láti gbọ́ nìyẹn. Gbogbo tó bá ti jọ mọ́ education ẹ má sọ pa ẹ̀.
Yeah, Mr. Yomi, yeah, but every time I saw when we pay, don't let all your secrets, as in your investigative strategy, man let it out. We should go whatever to me for everybody. There are some certain things that yeah, this is tangible. Okay, but okay, you want face to face.
I swear, you me first time out to queen. You me see 15. Ha, one shoot him for how long? Jackie on my bone. How people you bone?
Francis. She fabrics in it. Bring a lot of things out. Now go.
Fi hàn pé àwọn ọgọ́ láyé yìí tí òjò sí bọ̀.
Nẹ́tíwọ̀kì máa yóò dá. Àníkẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀dá Yomi lọ o. Hello. Olórí ìkàlẹ̀.
Ọmọ iPhone yẹn tó fẹ́ ṣe iPhone yìí fẹ́ kọ́ fẹ́ ṣe iCloud. Wọ́n láti ṣe ẹ̀tẹ̀lé èèyàn tí ò sí ní Nàìjíríà nítorí wọ́n lè Nàìjíríà ṣe lè wọ́n iCloud tó kọ́ ní gbogbo kí ní ẹ̀ jáde. Ẹgbẹ́ làbí ṣe sí oríṣi mobile láti jọ ọjọ́ yìí sí. Ìmọ̀ tó bá yẹ kó fẹ́ ṣe iPhone yẹn láti ṣe iCloud ọkùnrin èèyàn tí ò sí ní Nàìjíríà rárá. So that would be taken that way, you see. Then, but I think that's all for me. I'm going to do it for great control.
Hello. Olórí ẹbí ẹ̀kálẹ́ Mr. Yomi, Mr. Debbie, my dear, ara Emmanuel, táwọn ní my dear, gbogbo Dubai kọ́. Ṣálàfíà ni mo kọ́ ní kínkín Mr. Yomi náà ní kéde kí everybody mú kí gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ ẹ̀sàtì ẹ̀yìn kan náà. Yes sir, ẹ̀rọ àṣà ẹ̀ kó ṣe takuntakun àbọ̀ náà tó dájá wà pẹ̀lú yín lágbára náà. Ẹ̀rọ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀mí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀mí lágbára náà. Bàbá tí mo kàn ní Mr. Yomi because mo wà lórí ọkọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ jáde so nǹkan tí mo kàn rí tí mo gbọ́ tí wọ́n sọ lọ́dọ̀ sista kọfíìsì ni pé wọ́n ní pé instead wọ́n máa fi gba public lawyer pé ṣé Mr. Yomi gan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní foundation ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ní lọ́ọ̀yà tí yín gangan. Ẹ̀gbẹ́ táwọn bá náà wò ló lọ́ọ̀yà wọn kọ́ ẹ lè jẹ́ ká lé yàrá tábà náà lọ́ọ̀yà wọn ò competent tó nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kọ́. Ó níbi tí lọ́ọ̀yà wọn lè dé ó lè jẹ́ ẹ̀mọ́rú lọ́ọ̀yà tán ní bóyá kò ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà tó ti fèsì irú nǹkan báyìí rí tó ti fèsì crowd báyìí rí so àwa la fẹ́ lo lọ́ọ̀yà títí wa. So kọ́mọ́dé tún sọ pé Yomi lọ gbàbọ̀dé pẹ̀lú lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ jẹ́ ká wá lọ́ọ̀yà tó wọ́n lè nítorí pé ó jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà Yomi ni Yomi ló sọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún un. Ìyá olórí ẹbí ẹni pọ̀ tí yà. That's good. Ọkọ̀ ní kékeré náà ní ẹ̀tọ́. So tá a bá wá neutral lawyer ká lo NGO wọn neutral lawyer tí Yomi ò mọ̀ rí tèmi ló mọ̀ rí ó ti yẹ tó dẹ̀ rugged so ká gbélé orí justice yẹn bọ̀dá Yomi dẹ̀ sọ pé lọ́ọ̀yà wọn náà wílílì ó lè tẹ̀lé wọn. Ìyẹn lọ́ọ̀yà tán ní ọ̀rẹ́ nínú NGO. Ẹ ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì. Tó ti yé ibẹ̀ yẹn. Tá a bá gba lọ́ọ̀yà bọ̀dá Yomi àṣọ wa pé lọ́ọ̀yà wọn náà tó bá wí ìṣó lè follow. Bẹ̀dá àkànfẹ́ kí wọ́n tún lọ drag bọ̀dá yìí. Káyọ̀ ní máa ń plan bí sílẹ̀. Because everything bá lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ along that line. Wọ́n máa padà wá lọ́ọ̀yà Yomi ni Yomi ló ń pápá Yomi ló ń gbé Yomi ló ń ṣe kinní kan no àti lọ NGO wọn ẹ jẹ́ ká wẹ́lò míì ká gbé lórí NGO yẹn ni. That's good. Wow, okay. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense?
It's making sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But the other confused don't take the wrong thing.
It's making sense. It's making sense.
tí Mr. Yomi kọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ tó máa sọ nítorí ní mọ́ọ̀tì tí mo fẹ́ sọ ní pé ṣá máa wo anybody tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ against yín ṣe ti gbọ́ bí tẹ́ lọ ní kẹwàá focus ṣé mo ti ní sọ yín tó mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́run tó dájú wá pẹ̀lú yín ẹ̀ ní ṣíṣe lágbára ọlọ́run sọ̀kọ̀ tí mo kàn ní fún yín náà nìyẹn justice ọmọ ọba olórí ẹbí tiwa ẹ̀kọ́ àtàwọn bàbá mi.
a ní ìdí kejì bí ọkùnrin dáwà ẹ̀kọ́ bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ láti ṣe kọ́ change orúkọ wọn kọ́ lọ lẹ́sọ̀ àwọn pípù yìí.
ọ̀rọ̀ bóyá sọ̀rọ̀.
Dáwà wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń ṣẹ̀mí lọ́nà tó pọ̀. Mo gbọ́ ṣe kí wọ́n dákẹ́ fún wọn ni. Ẹ máa wá sí ìgbà yìí, ọmọ máa ń wẹ̀sì òyìnbó, ẹgbẹ́ máa ń wẹ̀sì òyìnbó. Ibi tó ní kò lọ jáwó náà, wọ́n ẹ̀ lọ sí ẹ̀kẹ́ lọ sí òyìnbó.
5 minutes láti láti lọ ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti sọ pé ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́ta ló lọ etí àwọn sọ ẹ̀mọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́ta èèyàn gbọ́ nǹkan mọ́ sọ ẹ̀jọ̀ nǹkan tó lórí ẹbí bá sọ ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé ìbí mọ̀ pé àárín èèyàn àti ọ̀gá wa tẹ̀lé wọn ní ìdìyàn sọ́nà parun a máa dúpẹ́ náà ìgbà tí Timothy àpadà dúpẹ́ ni so lórí eré a máa dúpẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò dé báyìí lọ
ẹ ṣe gan.
tí wọ́n sọ pé kí wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé ọ́fíìsà.
ẹ ṣe gan. ìyá ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀. ó yà níkì adé ní adé ẹ̀yẹ.
Don't worry, ọkùnrin dáwà wò sọ kò ní pẹ́ tán kò ní pẹ́ tán.
Ẹ̀fọ́ ti yẹn láti àárọ̀ àti activist wa Yomi Fábíyì mú kí n gan fún iṣẹ́ takuntakun tá ń ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní pọ̀. Ṣẹ̀rí gbogbo nǹkan tí ó bá yẹ kéèyàn ṣe láti get the justice fún Mohbad wọn ló wà well deserved. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé òótọ́ náà ó ṣe kókó àti intention ó ṣe pàtàkì.
Dáhùn wẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ láti rí jẹ́ ó ṣe kéèsì Timothy.
Tí nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ òun ló ń wá. Gbogbo ọ̀nà tó dẹ̀ lè gbà láti fi jẹ nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ yẹn náà ló máa ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ wá gbogbo àwa tá a wà lórí pílátfọ́ọ̀mù yìí káyọ̀ yẹn kò nínú àjẹ́ńdà wa. Because ìjà tá à ń jà yìí kì í ṣe nítorí ti Mohbad because ti Mohbad ti lọ. À ń jà nítorí kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wa ọ̀la. Because ó lè padà ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa. Ó lè padà ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹni tó kàn wá. So that is the reason why in this struggle for justice we must be sincere. Because àwọn èèyàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan tí wọ́n lè fẹ́ kí a kó dànù. Tọ́lá ẹlòmíì ó máa ní bad intention. Mo fi ẹ̀rù máa kírètì sí àtàwátà jẹ́ interested persons in this justice cause. So fi ẹ̀tọ́ bá dẹ̀ kó sí wa ní ọkàn yẹn, we will be ready to do anything. Mi ò fẹ́ wò pé irú witness yẹn náà ní Mr. Yomi ní. Because gbogbo wa yìí ní ìsìn àti ẹ̀rín yín bí ẹni tó máa champion kọ́ sí the way we want. I will plead with you in the name of God.
Come here.
Whatever you are doing in this cause of justice, do it with all sincerity. Because you can do it and go scot-free. The nemesis of any evil you do in the course of this justice will come up with you. So you just have to be sincere in this cause. Because whatever you get public fight, you're going to work calculative or to dáwọ́lé. And your calculation must be either for the good or for the bad of the people's interest. So, mo fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé interest yìí for the good. Then, èmi náà ti ní bias lórí getting a public lawyer. Mo ti rí advantage yẹn. Because àwọn èèyàn tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ náà for over the years àìtí rí tangible outcome nínú effort wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n a lè conclude bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o because iṣẹ́ kéèsì báyìí kò kí ń rí àṣẹ ẹ̀rọ.
because owó àwọn ṣètò tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn nǹkan tó ń wá nínú kéèsì some of them are taking the record. A lè máa wò ó pé àbáyé náà ó yẹ kó ti jẹ́nu wò ní ó yẹ kó ti gbé climbing ó yẹ kó ti gbé ìdàrúṣẹ́ ó yẹ kó ti ṣe bá kó ti ṣàwó. It's not always like that. All this thing takes process. Because last interview don ṣe pẹ̀lú Sashitu ó sọ̀rọ̀ ó sọ àwọn key points mẹ́ta. Ó ní nínú nǹkan tí Darusha sọ pé number one ó àfẹ́wò yìí pé Mohbad àti Wunmi máa ní argument. Then ó àfẹ́wò yìí pé fine boy ó ń jọ Mohbad. Then the third thing tó sọ mi ò rántí. Àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ tí wọ́n á wò ó pé ó dà pé Shitu fẹ́ da kéèsì ẹ̀ sórí fine boy. So ìyẹn ló ń fà á tí àwọn èèyàn fi ń wò ó pé ó ti ń compromise. Mi ò fẹ́ ká conclude bẹ́ẹ̀ because the trial of this case has not really started. Until tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ la máa tó mọ iṣẹ́ tí àwọn ènìyàn ti ṣe. But effort tí Mr. Yomi náà ń ṣe, èmi náà máa ń fẹ́ kí carry tangible outcome out of it. Because tí a bá ní neutral backup, kò sí nǹkan tó bá dé níbẹ̀. So neutral backup ní ti Mr. Yomi. So carry on with your investigation.
Okay.
And mi ò ní fẹ́ kí a gbé owó síwájú. Because owó ló máa ń da irú àwọn kọ́ọ̀sì báyìí lórí. You have been making efforts neutrally at the onset. Continue more on that effort. Àwọn èèyàn tó bá ti rí progress report yẹn, how are we to support? Ìyẹn ni mo máa fẹ́ ká reason. Bàbá máa gẹ̀ẹ́tì any neutral lawyer or mo máa fẹ́ kó jẹ́ foreign person. Ó lè má jẹ́ Western world, ó lè jẹ́ African country tí wọ́n kàn mọ̀ pé no, impossible yẹn ni ò lè possible. Kò lè possible. Mo kàn sọ nǹkan tí ò lè possible. Kò lè foreign lawyer ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ Nàìjíríà. Kò ṣe bẹ̀rù ti ṣe training there. Other country lawyer kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ Nàìjíríà because nǹkan tó fi mú lọ́yà Èkó tó ní ìdí working permit láti ṣiṣẹ́ lóṣogbo nígbà tá a ṣe Timothy Adégòkè. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà tí Fálànà tó fẹ́ lọ represent wa lóṣogbo wọ́n ní láti lọ gba fiat kó tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ lóṣogbo kó tó lò yẹn ló máa láwẹ̀ láti ṣiṣẹ́ ní judiciary yẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tá a wá because mo notice wípé complication ti ń wà lórí kéèsì Mohbad and it is because there are some power that be tó fẹ́ máa manipulate gbogbo àwọn process yẹn ó ló fà á tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fi ń dàbí pé kò tí ì wá lójú láti jọ because èèyàn kan sọ ẹ̀yin náà lórí ẹ̀yin náà lè sọ ẹni irú àwọn cases báyìí wọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní láti máa bẹ lọ́ọ̀yà kó tó wá àtẹ̀yìnsì. These are cases that you should even have Yomi náà sọ tó gbọ́dọ̀ lábá ń pọ̀. Bàbá ẹ bá a ṣe kọ́mọkọ́mọ. These are cases tí wọ́n kí people that will volunteer. So, but all in all, everything should be calculated before we do that. Never get anybody to represent the public opinion. Just somebody that is busted and somebody that cannot be compromised. All right. Thank you very much. Ẹ̀yin máa máa lọ 1 minute yìí ẹ ṣe brala tí ẹ ṣe gangan God bless you sir ẹ rí pé mo padà wá jọ mo wá bẹ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹjọ ẹgbẹ tí ẹ wo irú àwa ìjọ pé àti ní àti ẹbí ara gbà kó sọ pé any little pressure tábà ní kó tí wọn ń ta ní ìfòyí ara wa ẹbí wa máa lọ sókè lẹ́yìn ẹni ẹjọ torí Ọlọ́run my own suggestion is that bá gba 100 lawyer lórí kéèsì wàhálà ìpọ̀jù olóòrùn ẹlẹ́dà ń gbọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ìka fi ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣe one way traffic kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ we are looking for justice gbogbo àrùn la máa tọ̀ ẹni tó bá nísàlà tí kéèsì Adédoyin tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí wà lọ́tara I was on it ìgbà tó gbé wá sí
present in the court. That's the first court appearance Adetoyin ní Abuja níbí. Gbogbo ọlọ́gba separate lawyers. Lọ́yà Adédoyin ọ̀tọ̀, lọ́yà ilé ọ̀tọ̀, lọ́yà ilé ọ̀tọ̀, lọ́yà ilé ọ̀tọ̀. Because ó ṣàfẹ́ cover nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó cover tọ́lọ̀ fi gba gbogbo ògbó gbà yẹn.
Ọ̀sẹ̀ náà fẹ́ ṣe ìjọba lọ́yà kí.
Public lawyer we want this one. Kò ṣe wípé àwọn òpá fẹ́ fi bá ṣèyàn kan jẹ́ àbí kéèyàn kò yín rọ̀. Gbogbo wo lè wà níwájú ogun èèyàn kan ló máa ní ìtura tá a máa tẹ̀lé torí ọlọ́ ẹjọ́ torí ọlọ́ ẹjọ́ ẹjẹ́ tí justice ní kó tiẹ̀ wáyé kó wá sí ìmúṣẹ for over a year. Ẹrú tí àìsàn àìgbó àwọn some other people àwọn tó ń host náà tó ń fojoojúmọ́ ṣáwọ́ sí live chat ẹni ò host ní ìṣe kọ́kọ́ but àwọn live stream ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ pé èmi gan àjọ wà nínú fún mi.
Àjọ ṣe ni ìjẹ́ ìṣòro ṣe.
Bráyọ̀ ní ẹ̀wọ̀ Ọlọ́run á bá mi wà pẹ̀lú yín. Ṣé ẹni gbogbo ogun tó lè dìde láti dojúkọ yín nínú ìrìnàjò yìí Ọlọ́run á bá yín ṣe lágbára ọ̀nà. Ẹ jọ torí ọ̀nà ẹ má wò pé àwọn obìnrin pọ̀. That is our life. Ẹ má wò pé báyìí àti bókì kan náà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn àgbẹ̀ni sọ pé tí bàbá àti bàbá àti bókì tó bá tà láti ọ̀gẹ́ta àti bókì dáadáa bó ṣe ń lọ. Àti bókì náà àwọn náà wọ́n máa pàdé.
Ìṣòro ẹ̀ mo ṣe máa tètè kúrò ní ìsìn nígbà ṣe tẹ́ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan sí máa kúrò a lọ yanjú ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn mo lè kọ́lẹ́tì yọ̀ mí gan ká máa jọ sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹjọ́ nínú wa kó kí ọkọ̀ wa tẹ̀lé balẹ̀ díẹ̀.
All right, thank you very much. Ẹ ṣe gan. Ó yà ìpàjá ó yà lọ gift mi látàárọ̀ ṣé tó pé mò ń wò yìí ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ fún one gift. Ṣé tó pé mò ń wò látàárọ̀? Dey play. And truth kẹ́ ẹ tún fẹ́.
Go and get it from the store.
Adéoyè mo ti pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Adéoyè James Tọ́pẹ́. Sọ Bísáyọ̀mí.
Èmi náà mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ tó akẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ìyẹ́ truth tó Bísáyọ̀mí ẹ máa lọ tí mo ṣe máa pè é padà. Ẹ máa lọ tí èmi náà máa lọ láìpẹ́ yìí. Ṣèmi gan máa lọ. Ẹ ṣé gan sà. Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa. Tọ́ a kú àtàárọ̀ o. A kú ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn o. Àní fi rí ilé ìgbà àdẹ̀ní fi sọ fúnra wa o.
Àìsàn láti lè fi láì
Ẹjọ́ ó dọ̀nù wọ́n jẹ́ sáré polówó ẹjọ́.
Ó yá ẹ̀yin tí sálámù ó dọ̀wọ́ yín o. Ó ti tàn ó. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mute mic yín o. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń gbénu ẹjọ́ tí ó lọ sí. Ó dà ìpa máa ra Apple Watch táwọn máa fi ṣọ́ ọkùn dáwà kiri. Ṣé gbọ́?
At iPhone, Apple Watch and iPhone.
I mute.
Bọ̀dá dáwà, ẹ jẹ́ ká palẹ̀ mọ́ òyìnbó ká kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ bùrálà tí ká lọ fi gba mọ́tò ńlá. Ẹ ṣàfẹ́ mi ní pàṣẹ́ntéèjì. Ẹ jọ ẹ̀ ní ìdààmú. Ẹ lè máa wá sòyìnbó ńláńláńlá fún wa ní ẹ jẹ́ kó òyìnbó lọ́dọ̀ bùrálà tí. Ẹ dápẹ́ pàwọ́ táàpù ẹ̀ ní ìdààmú ẹ̀ ní ṣe òfò ẹ bá wa pàwọ́ táàpù. Dáwà ó dọwọ́ yín o.
Okay, no problem. Let's go. First of all, guys, I take a part up, because that's always my inspiration, everybody. So, okay, I'm going to start with Kwatimo Joska. One question. What exactly means justice for MOHBAD? What exactly is justice for MOHBAD? If you had to ask anybody in this platform, justice for MOHBAD, for me, having stayed in this platform for a year.
Mr. Alagbaja, a very question. Justice for MOHBAD is when Baba MOHBAD carry Oku MOHBAD and Sisi Nulele. So if you got property MOHBAD, that is justice for MOHBAD. Thank you.
Okay.
Lagbaja.
Now.
Let me answer too. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so for me, justice of MOHBAD is some group of Buruku people gathering together, wanting to because they want to pay ogun àwọn Buruku tí family wọn fogunle fún wọn. So that's my own justice of MOHBAD. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Bashir Mustafa, no problem. Well, justice for MOHBAD for me in the past 1 year is just this: letting the judiciary system of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to investigate and to know the cause of death of MOHBAD and prosecute anyone culpable for it. Whether it's the father, whether it's the mother, whether it's the sister, whether it's the brother, whether it's the wife, whether it's the son, whoever it is, that is a part of it. Saying no to the bullying of a widow and the threat to life of Liam. The widow is innocent until proven guilty. So does any suspect, whether it's even prime boy or spending. They are all innocent until proven guilty by competent courts of law. No social media platform is a court to decide who is guilty and who is not. That is justice for MOHBAD for me. And if the judicial system fails to do this, yes, I would come out and say, yes, you didn't do it well. But so far, the Lagos State government has instituted a coroner inquest. I believe this is still on course. The magistrate of the coroner inquest has not given any verdict or any submission to the High Court. So the justice system is still ongoing. To so many people on social media, justice for MOHBAD means many things. In fact, it means many things to so many people right now. To the likes of justice, to Yomi Fabi, justice for MOHBAD is exonerating prime boy. I'm sorry to say this, but that is what I'm saying in the last 3 days. Justice for MOHBAD is not even to know about the cause of death, because for you to know the cause of death, it lies biologically or chemically or scientifically in the autopsy results. Knowing the cause of death of any individual lies in the autopsy results of the individual. A private autopsy has been done since July, and nobody is saying anything about it. Nobody is even questioning the Aloba family about it. Not even the Aloba family, let's be specific. Sanshitu called for it. And he's representing Joseph Aloba. And nobody is saying anything about it. Whether it's a preliminary report, whether it's just the autopsy and the concluding part, which is the toxicology of the autopsy, will be given in a later date. Nobody is even giving us a date, an expiry, no timeline for this. No timeline. We are now I see Yomi Fabi as a distraction. That is what I see him to be. And people who don't know the legal system will be wondering what these people are discussing. Of course, at the coroner inquest, any individual is expected or you are given the privilege to question anybody called to the stand, whether you're a lawyer or a private person. I could go to the coroner inquest today, raise up my hand, and I have a question for anybody called to the stand, whether it's Rumi, whether it's Darisha, whether it's Baba, whether it's anybody called to that stand, every individual. So that is what you call public. You don't need to hire a public lawyer before you ask a question at the coroner inquest. At least there's this guy, was it Moses, who went to the coroner inquest and asked questions. It is there at the CTC that everybody has the privilege to do that. You don't need the services of a lawyer before you could ask a question. At least the likes of Papriano, who treats himself as a very intelligent person, should leave his seat and go and ask those questions that he thinks would nail anybody. The likes of Aries, who thinks that Prime Boy is innocent, should go and ask questions instead of hiring a lawyer. You're only wasting your money, because if you go through the coronary law of Lagos State, you will find out that as members of the public, you're given the privilege to ask questions at the coroner inquest. It is not a courtroom. That is why it is different from a courtroom. That is why it's different from a culture. I look at Yomi Fabi and I begin to deduct so many things. Let's say, for instance, Yomi Fabi is given the assistance of the entire public, whether it is Wumi, Tim Wumi, or Tim Baba. They are giving him this go ahead, like do whatever investigation. You call yourself a human rights activist, turn private investigator. Have your chance. The landlord association of the residents association in Orchard, that estate at Orchard Road is giving you the go ahead to investigate them. They open their doors for you to investigate. Will you come out to say the truth? That is one issue I'm beginning to look at. If they give you access to the CCTV at the gate, if there is one, I'm not saying there is one, if there is one, they give you the access, you call an IT person, and they play it back to the 10th of September. If you see the Prado Jeeps go in and out, or go out and come back in around 1 a.m., 12 midnight, 1 a.m., and you see a broken glass, would you, a broken window, would you come out and say, yes, it is the truth? Or would you come out to make another narration that they broke the glass before they entered the estate? Would you come out to say the truth? Let us say what you say is entirely true, that the entire residents of that estate are stupid to rent apartments, that CCTV footages are being handled by the security men at the gate. Because it is very stupid for you to rent an apartment that you will not viewed in your own house, you are viewed by strangers, and what if you are a sex maniac, you have sex with your wife at every angle in the house? I've mentioned this thing because Yomi said there are CCTV footages, CCTV cameras at the living room, the staircase, the kitchen, the store, and the room. Do you mean all these places are not private? You call it an estate, not... Estates are private residences. Estates are private residences. Brother Oluwatosin, good afternoon, sir. So let's just imagine that this stupidity you mentioned, that people are failing to see the truth, to separate the foolishness in what you said from the actual truth. Let's just conceive it. Let us, for this argument, say it is true. What if it is true that indeed members of the house don't know that there is a central server? They just saw camera. There is no monitoring room in the house, but at the gate. Let us agree with you that that is the situation. Let us, just for the sake of argument, agree with you. Would you tell us the truth if indeed you now get a hacker to get into the CCTV or an IT person to get into the CCTV, and you scroll back and you notice a nurse got into the house, a nurse, through your own senses of a CCTV camera being in the room, you saw the nurse injecting, you saw them carrying MOHBAD passionately, trying to get medication for him in the emergency. Would you come out to say the truth? I'm only saying if this is true, what you said is true. Although to every IT guy and to every realtor, a realtor is somebody who sells land or gets engaged in estate management. Every builder knows what you said is a lie. That an entire estate's CCTV in Lekki is monitored with a central server. Like I said, I'm an IT guy. If that happens, those cameras have what is called IP addresses. They are hackable. Because I can just go to one house and be viewing another person's house just from my own camera. That is the stupidity of what you said. I'm an IT guy. I just analyzed it from you. If I know that I'm in a house that all the CCTV cameras in the entire estate are connected to one server, all I need is that from my own server, from my own CCTV camera, I'll log into it and get a way of jamming the entire. And two, what you are doing to this estate is that you are breaching their security. If this thing you said is true, and I'm wondering why a tenant or a resident in that place would give you such an information. You are the same person that said they just installed one camera 2 weeks ago. You are the same person, or a month ago recently, you're the same one that said it has been there for a year. So how come an IP CCTV was not replaced immediately or was just recently installed? How did they do the line management or the cable management for that new camera, if indeed all the estates are having the same central server? That is another way to see how stupid what you said is. We are not begging you guys not to donate, but you guys should also know something. Sister Omoyaro said something the other time, and I want to expatiate on it. This case, if it gets to the High Court, is a case between the states and whoever the coroner inquests concludes on to be culpable for the act. That is, if it leads to trial. It is states versus Prime Boy or states versus the nurse. It is not public versus the nurse. This is something you guys don't know. So when you guys are clamoring for a public lawyer, I shouldn't be doing this. But the state already has its own lawyer. So how come you people want to get a lawyer for the state? Is in the corona, is in the please, comment section. Do you want me to go around this? Do you want me to go around this? Like,
yes, go so that Mr. Dawa, Lamusalagwaja, yes, please go so that they will know that they are stupid. Please do.
Okay. Okay, good. Now, in the very first page of the CTC, now the first corona inquest was held on the 29th day of September 2023. So when you said you are getting a public lawyer, one, who is the public lawyer representing? Is the public lawyer representing Prime Boy? If he's representing Prime Boy, that person is not a public lawyer. That is a suspect's lawyer. If the person is defending the nurse, that person is not a public lawyer. If the person is representing the state, that person is a state lawyer. If the person is representing anybody in the public, the person bears the name of the person. It is something as if how Lati was saying it now. If the person could represent an NGO to come and ask questions at the corona inquest, the person would only serve as an observer, just like Bankole Smith. I don't know if you guys understand. Bankole Smith can stay there and ask questions. He or she can be representing anybody in the public. Anybody in the public. But when this thing heads to the High Court, it is now a case between the state and the accused. These are things that people don't know. So why? I'm not going to question you. But for the sake of, yes, mommy, you're right. You're right. Now, let's now go to page 3. Abi? Okay. Now they were introducing themselves at the Corona inquest. This was on the 29th day of September 2023. That was the very first inquest. It was on a Friday. Okay, it now starts. It says, Your Honor, my name is Femi Falana. My learned friend here is Mr. Olawale. We are interested party. May it please Your Honor, my name is Festus Ogun, and with me is my learned friend Abimbola Adesoji, interested party. Please be listening to these legal terms. Interested party. With profound respect to the courts, Kolawole Salami, my learned friends, David Nowola, Akinpelo Ogunbono, Uzoma Okoli, Adora Agbemi, Fama Kinwa, and A.G. Jagun from Chief Yomi, Aliu, San and Co. We are interested parties for the entertainment industry. My name is Modupe Salako from the Office of the Public Defendants. With me is Mrs. Olabisi K. Oyedotun, interested. Very profound respect to Your Honor. Please, people should listen now. A.A. George, Director from the DPP. With me is O.O. Osibanjo, Chief State Counsel, and O.E. Akinde, Assistant Chief State Counsel. We are here for the state. Respectfully, Your Honor, O.O. Olorun Oroniwo Afuye, my Lord, I, Odunuga, Ministry of Justice, OPD Legal Intern. Your Honor, I, Adedokun, Legal Intern. Your Honor, Wajero Rosemary. You can all see the names of the legal counsels here. Ejo, Ibeleteri, Public Lawyer. All what you hear here are interested party. You are only interested in the proceedings of the Corona inquest. You are not there to act as a representative of the state. Those that are coming from the states are stated their names. A.A. George, Director from the DPP. With me is O.O. Osibanjo, Chief State Counsel, and O.E. Akinde, Assistant Chief State Counsel. We are here for the states. Now, an interesting thing here is this. If this case proceeds to the High Court, and it is a case between the states and Prime Boy, do people know that the services of Sanshitu is not required, except he wants to represent Prime Boy? He is representing Mr. Joseph Aloba presently. He is not the lawyer of Prime Boy. And that is why Prime Boy was furious, because he knew this thing. When Sanshitu came out to make a summary of what happened that day, I made 3 deductions. 1, that there was a fight. That there was a fight. He made that deduction. 2, and he asked the question that is it not a normal thing for a husband and wife to have disagreements, to have arguments? I've forgotten the 3rd one. Okay, and that there was a nurse. And the 3rd one is that there was a nurse that came to give MOHBAD injections, and he went on and on to say, we need to know how the injections were administered, if they were administered at the right doses or they were administered rightly. He mentioned those words. If this thing heads to the trial, the services of the Sanshitu is not required, because if Prime Boy is held culpable or the nurse is held culpable, what is Sanshitu looking for there?
And
In fact,
let me say something quickly. Sorry to interject. I'll stop. You see, at this point in time, we don't even know who the defense lawyers are, because Sanshitu is not defending anybody in there, except if Baba says he's culpable too. So right now, we don't even know the defense lawyers, because we don't even know if Prime Boy has gotten anybody ready to defend him yet.
Thank you very much.
Then that is it. Continue.
Yeah. In fact, do we know that even the services of San Falano would not be needed except as an interested party. If it heads to the High Court and the coroner inquest says it's a case between the state versus the nurse, or is a case between the state versus Prime Boy, or a case between the state versus Spending, it doesn't concern San Falana again. He'll only be there as an observer or an interested party. Yeah, Brother Oluwatosin. I understand. We are talking about High Court, that if it goes to the High Court, that these things are not, that why is Baba needing a sign? Because except he sees himself culpable for something, that's just the issue. That is just the issue. So when we receive these people, we'll be playing you people to laugh. We'll be playing you people who stream you guys, because you guys are so foolish that one person just came out, and I believe Lati is a very cunning person. He knows what he's saying and he knows what he's doing. Did it not come out that he signed a 70-30 with Baba? What stops him from signing a 70-30 with Yomi Fabi? That don't say anything so that they won't hold you that you came here to be begging for money. Don't worry, I'll be the person saying it. That is exactly what you've been hearing them play since. Yomi is just in the shadows, in the this thing there. He's just saying yes, okay. What? Listen to that recording again. He's only there saying yes, okay. Motibo. You say you want to get a public lawyer. You are now still asking him that, yes, his lawyer too can assist. Are you not going to pay second Yomi's lawyer too? Even after getting the public lawyer. These guys are very good con artists. And they are paying you guys, and you are that's just the funny thing. But it is so I'd say I'm not talking shaking. As in, I'm just like, God. They call you guys Dawoku Nation. You know that you are a Dawoku person. You heard the word Dawoku, but you still don't want to leave that. I call it stupidity, because once you know that you're acting foolish and people are telling you, it's now stupid for you to still be falling for the same thing. Yeah, that's see, you guys, I've told you something. The only thing that motivates me more is when I see the likes increasing. What motivates me more in talking is if the likes increase. Look at the likes of Perkins this morning. He was denying that he ever saw a fight. He was denying a video. So Perkins, he said, Dawa class doctored the video. Somebody just messaged you like, Dawa class, I say you go come up. Bro. This guy they talk say you use AI, doctor. I can't talk say people don't know something about AI. So I gave a brief talk like AI, when the AI will not get the mouth gestures, how you pronounce the words. And this guy was speaking Yoruba. It won't get the mouth, it won't get your facial gestures to it. It will only be showing somebody opening the mouth and closing it. It's not going to, then how your hand gesticulates, it's not going to show that. It's not going to show so many things there. Now, we played the video for him.
There are ways in which they check if it's a picture, notes, or something are AI. There is a way to check it. People have used it in class here for assignments that they've been caught. So when you write something with AI, it comes with execution codes and all that. When it's a natural picture, there's a difference. So, and there'll be source codes and everything attached to whatever you're sharing with AI. So let him continue to lie to himself. AI is completely different. It will come up as a program.
When I played him, he thought there was only just one. He thought there was only just one video. We now played him 2 others. And I sent a voice that he was actually even saying that Otoni a prime boy low badger, prime boy low one badger, should be a giant. I was just like, you heard your voice, you heard yourself, it was on your platform. Now you're going to delete it in your stuff. It doesn't mean we can't present this anywhere. If we want to treat you like, it's not like you'll be arrested. You are not a suspect now. Why should you be arrested? No, you'll be called for questioning as a witness. That is if we want to really pursue you. If we want to do that, it doesn't take a day. You are even very easy. You are very easy to track. Very, very easy. We won't go there. We won't expose that. So, but when you see all these things happening, I said justice for MOHBAD can be translated to people in different ways. On our own side, I can speak for myself and Sister Tim. Justice for MOHBAD is for us to know the cause of death of MOHBAD, and whoever is culpable would face the right legal channel by facing the judicial system, and the person will be prosecuted. And we're also saying the widow, the deceased left, would never be victimized, will never be bullied, and no to the threat to life of Liam at any point. That is our own justice for MOHBAD. And Wunmi is innocent until proven guilty. You have to bring an evidence before we would accept she is guilty. That is our own justice for MOHBAD. We are going to believe what the coroner says, the autopsy says. We're going to follow the right legal channel. The high courts, the police investigations, that is the only thing that makes sense to us. But for some people now, before they say they are Team Baba, now they are turning to Team Prime Boy. They are turning themselves to Team Prime Boy. How to get Prime Boy away from anything. That is what they are after now. That is what I see Yomi Fabi doing. He's not even doing this like baba. Look at him talking against the legal counsel. I gave them evidences. What evidence? Name one. That is a fact. They even mentioned it in the CTC. They said it there. Yes, it is not far, but there was traffic that day. Yes, nobody's arguing that. If you think you found something new, that is not something new. That is not something new. Try again. Let us turn this thing into a humor. Let me turn this thing into a humor. Please, whatever I say right now, I'm only trying to be sarcastic. Whatever I say right now, I'm only trying to be sarcastic. I'm only trying to bring a narration for Yomi. If you have said this thing, how I'm going to say it now, you should say that Sister Temi, owó fẹ́ já àwọn owó wa, owó tó yẹ ká pa, tá ti di camp. Tá ti di camp. Sherry, that day, Liam was playing with his iPad. Unknowing for them, they didn't know that Liam likes pressing camera. He was now recording. The iPad of Liam contains the last moments. Oh God.
All Russia, I'm begging you to tell them. They'll pay you any amount.
In fact, Jeremy, Josie said that on Saturday, MOHBAD was snapping pictures. MOHBAD signed into the iCloud of the iPad. Yes. he signed into the ibẹ̀ Jerry àwọn pictures yẹn wọ́n wà nínú iCloud Mohbad.
Even till Liam. Ẹgbàgbé even till Liam.
Kò ṣe fóònù iPhone 11 àbí ṣe iPhone 12 náà sọ pé kò ṣe fóònù yẹn nìkan iPad Liam ẹ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ ní CCTV yẹn wà kò ń ṣe smartphone.
Ẹgbàgbé tó sọ pé kí ni wà. Lágbájá ẹ ti gbàgbé pé Liam
ní prime suspect báyìí.
Ẹ ti gbàgbé náà pé Liam náà sọ pé kill him.
So Liam ní prime suspect.
Ẹ jẹ́ tún fún ẹni mi. Jerry Prado yẹn is 2023 model. Inú ẹ̀ oh God kámẹ́rà wà nù mọ́tò yẹn. Ẹ wá rí reverse light bí Mohbad ṣe bọ́lẹ̀ tó ṣe gbẹ̀yìn reverse light yẹn reverse camera ó capture ó píkì Mohbad ó wá ń rẹ́kọ̀dì sound bó ṣe ó wá ń rẹ́kọ̀dì everything àti iná camera nídìí láti oh God.
Yomi ṣó ń gbọ́.
Yomi sórí.
Mẹ́tọ́ mi.
Memory card yẹn ó kàn dùn mí ni pé see the memory card of tó wà nù mọ́tò yẹn tó fi store everything ọwọ́ mi ló wà.
Àyà.
So ẹ bá ń wá evidence ẹ ní rí inú Prado yẹn mọ́. So ó dìgbà tẹ bá sọ sí mi àti sista Temi la máa tó lè fún yín.
Lágbájá ìjẹ̀ka mi mọ́ra yín ẹ mú mi pẹ̀lú ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣáìbàgì yín màá tẹ̀lé yín lẹ́yìn èyí ò gbọ́dọ̀ ládùúgbò evidence kíyà tó jẹ́ ṣé tí ẹ̀rí owó tó máa sọ fẹ́yìn pọ̀ wọ́n á sanwó pẹ̀kẹ́ evidence wa wọ́n á sanwó ọpọlọ tó bá fún yín lówó tó wà láì wọ́n á ṣe kámẹ́rà dà fún yín. Ẹ̀yin ẹ má bọ́dà ẹ má wọ̀ọ́rì
ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń dùn mí lọ́rọ̀ yìí nǹkan tó ń dùn mí nǹkan tó dùn mí pọ̀
wọ́n á ṣe kámẹ́rà dà.
nǹkan tó dùn mí pọ̀
àwọn bíbá wọn ti láwùn jù ẹ jẹ́ ká láwùn jù ẹ jẹ́ àti láwùn jù á tẹ̀lé yín.
A sọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀ táàpù wọ̀ ṣe kankan. Kálọ́dún ògùn fẹ́ wá ní mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ sí.
Ẹ jẹ́ a máa lọ.
Èmi á lọ, èmi ti sọ memory card ó wà nù Prado yẹn tó rẹ́kọ̀dì iná kámẹ́rà wà nù ẹ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe bí Wùmí bó ṣe di Mohbad mú tó ṣe ń gbé gbogbogbogbogbogbogbogbogbò. Yes, ó wà nù memory card.
Ó ṣe sílẹ̀ wọ́n ní báyìí pé tírẹ́lìtì yẹn ṣe fọ́ tírẹ́lìtì yẹn tún ká gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àní Liam di iPad ẹ̀ mú wá rẹ́kọ̀dù gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣé rí Darusha kò lọlé ní 2 a.m. kò lọlé irọ́ ni kò lọlé. Dàmọ́lá náà wà nílé Dàmọ́lá ò lọ síbi iṣẹ́ lọ́jọ́ yìí Dàmọ́lá náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Àdúrà náà dẹ́sẹ̀ mu. Ògo
Liam máa náwó sí ọba ní kìlìtì.
Àní tẹ́ bá ti rí iPad Liam ẹ lè rẹ́ evidence. Ẹ wo èmi o mo ò ní wo aṣọ àkúbè omi ìgbà aṣọ àkúbè lọ́wọ́ yín o.
Láyé ẹ̀yin oṣù ní dìsáínà òkìrìkà náà àwọn ọmọ olóńgbìrìkà dìsáínà olùṣẹ́ alágbádá àtijọ́.
For the past 2 weeks, mo ti ń bẹ Liam yá mi ní gold ọrùn ẹ kò yá mi. Mo wá wà níbàyí mo ń pariwo justice ọmọ. Mo máa tú àṣírí náà. Ọwọ́ ọmọ
ẹ̀yìn náà ṣàkọ náà Liam akọ ẹ ti pọ̀ jù.
Akọ ẹ ti pọ̀ jù. Akọ ọmọ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù wá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tán. Liam tó kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn. Ẹ má sọ pé wọ́n tẹ̀tàn. Nídìí CCTV kọ́kọ́ iPad Liam ló wà. iPad Liam.
Liam kẹtàn ẹ má bà wí. Ẹ má jẹ àkọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ ìjọ wo là ń lọ.
Sista Temi ló kù sí báyìí o.
Ẹ má pè Sista Temi, ẹ má jà pé Sista Temi máa dá wa dúró ni. Wọ́n ti láìkì Wùmí jù. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa gbẹ̀yìn lọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká dalẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbẹ̀yìn kò lè lọ.
Torí bọ́rọ̀ ṣe ń lọ.
Adalẹ̀ abalẹ̀ lọ.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ balẹ̀ lọ.
Alátijọ́ mélòó ló ti balẹ̀ lọ́nu wọn?
Àbí o mélòó ló ti balẹ̀ lọ?
Wọ́n fowó
Ṣé
donation
West ò balẹ̀ lọ ni? Dáàrí fá balẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ni kò ṣáà balẹ̀ lọ.
Kódà fẹ́ràn kò balẹ̀ lọ. Ó tún dé kóòtù ń jọ́wọ́ bíbá ìyá àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n tún lè yẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n káwọ́ sókè.
ẹ jọ ṣé bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ti lọ gba prime boy sílẹ̀ báyìí.
Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tó ti lulẹ̀ látijọ́ o. Wọ́n pè nǹkan ní bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀. Èyí tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tó ti lulẹ̀.
Good morning, everyone. They always think that people adapt. There are no smart people around that will, debunk their lies. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò, nígbà tó di in the sand, Shitu, nígbà tó listen to the story, what does that tell us? It tells us that they've been lying to Shitu. They've been lying to him. And apart from Shitu listening to the police conference, I'm not saying that he was fooled. What Shitu has been waiting for is somebody to say something close to what the police have said. And he got it on that day. Because he said that was the only person that made sense in all of this. To explain Ọ̀rọ̀ Dada. Which means pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó explain Dada yẹn ó match gbogbo nǹkan tí Shitu ti lọ find out fúnra rẹ̀. Lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá are based on their statements. Because you are so desperate. I heard Sele, if you're listening, Sele, he was trying to say that what do they call that one? What's his name again? Ekins. Yeah, he has this kind of, you see, front teeth. Oh man, look like it's too much. He now said that he's sure he was high, that he knows him to drink a lot and to take drugs, and so he must have been saying nonsense. See, the recording, that tells you that they agree that that recording is real. Because that was the day that we've heard the truth. Evidence is too much in the end. And this is why I said Prime Boy might end up with a state defense lawyer. Lawyer to Magbalese. Because it will be too expensive for that lawyer it will be too much for him. Funny defense lawyer, he can't escape this. He fought with MOHBAD. They were witnesses. People saw them. They can go and be trying to threaten people now, well, that's their business. The videos are there where people were saying this was what happened. And they didn't say it in the form of, oh, they're lying. They all look, sad. They all look very sad. The real thing that happened on that day. Now, you come and explain what happened. You're trying to tell lies. You've been busted already. Why are you trying to lie about it? And these people, Yomi Fabi, what does it tell you about this nonsense? What does it tell you about Yomi Fabi? That he's senseless too. He has not sat down to listen to the police conference. A police conference here. Because that police conference is very important. The police will never come out and say and hold a conference to that level of that magnitude to say exactly what they have gathered. And based on what they gathered, it means that most people agreed Prime Boy before declaring Prime Boy wanted. You want not debate, they agree. What it don't say data when you realize that Babati move on to a defense lawyer. Baba only sorrow more. Except he wants to rope himself in it. But if he doesn't want to rope himself in it, he'll keep his mouth shut. Now you want to come and change the narrative, and you think by coming up, I want to suffer to confess. Keep calling her. Nothing will happen. You will still go and face the music. Baba Chilonche. Baba doesn't need a defense lawyer. You are the one who needs one. I don't know why you got sad. Why they got Shitu in the first place. What I think is Sam Shitu is thinking he's here to support the family. But still doesn't make sense. When you had one person in Falanod coming out to say all this things. As Dawa said, when the real case starts, then Falanod and Shitu and they don't have anybody to go and defend them. Our clients won't call commit crime. I want to commit crime more. And why is Prime Boy so restless now? He already knows that he's in soup. Why are they also restless now? It is becoming clearer to them that they don't have a case, that Wumi has done nothing, that they're only chasing after shadows, and that, as they say, they know that there's no way, they're not going anywhere near any case to help them save Prime Boy. Prime Boy is in it alone. And it's becoming clearer. Till Prime Boy, by the decide, unfair, come out and expose people wanting to read desperation. They will say it's because he's desperate. It will take time before they listen to him, because they will say, okay, now you have the opportunity to write all these things down when you were questioned. Why didn't you say them? Why is it now, when the case is down, you think you want to pull some people with you? And if they had any strong evidence against Wumi, Nisin, we all know that the railings fell around the floor right from day one, 31 laying. So railing is not part of it again, and that upset them. Damola, wherever you are, God bless you. At least everybody now knows that railing or Shishelati really won't come Kesibeni. Anytime to buy Jabo, everybody they will just put it back there. And that is it. And what else do you want to hear? That woman will throw a 6'4" guy, pick him up and throw him down the stairs. You think you guys, I think most times when you come on your show, you are also sniffing some kind of cheap drug. For you to think that woman will pick a 6'4" guy, look at her size, and throw him down the staircase. When you are desperate to get something, or to nail something, make it make sense. Don't just come out and blabber rubbish. Say the right things that will make sense. I will say, okay, that will even make us here say, okay, that's possible. But so they're impossible. And it doesn't make any sense to you guys that what you're saying is impossible. Private came and brought one private and not on it. Is that a punch? Why didn't he punch it? Let us see. We're not stupid though. Just prepare for Prime Boy. If you don't want them to give him state defense lawyers, get him a good lawyer. And you know what that costs. And on Wasan, I can't reduce sentence any, but you guys are lying. You'll go to prison.
Well, I'll still advise them, don't contribute for public lawyer now. Contribute for a son for Prime Boy. Because public lawyer come out good. Public lawyer got to machine so come out with question. That is all.
Let me be honest with you.
Yes.
Because you can't do that when you get so sang.
Do you know Prime Boy recently demonstrated the fight?
I'm saying, I saw it when he was knocking on the window. He didn't punch the window. He didn't punch the glass.
No. He was demonstrating the fight like he said. I was sitting like this. Then Prime Boy, oh yeah, he walked by me. Oh, I'm by me. He was now punching me like this. Then he announced that I should leave. I now stood up and left. He didn't see it.
And he remembers.
He should be checked into a mental home.
He's not mad, though. He's not mad.
When he explained it that day, he remembers everything to Shelley. All them sitting positions and he doesn't know that. Guess what? He's giving them enough evidence at nearly. He's adding to what is on ground already. And I'm saying this here. Look, when you Prime Boy supporters, go and tell him. Thank him for helping the government. His state prosecutors are waiting for him. He has helped them. And he has helped them. Huh?
He's only restless. He's not mad. A mad person does not remember details.
He's a nervous wreck. That's what we call nervous wreck. Listen, because he's nervous and he doesn't know what to do. So he will come out and say anything he wants to say. But while doing that, he's helping us make the case clearer, make what happened between him and MOHBAD clearer. And now, this last sitting positions that he's shown is a very, very key evidence. Keep doing a good job, Prime Boy. We will make our time shorter in court, Seymour. be faster and it will help a lot. So, and if your evidence against me, one old woman was just saying, I was listening on Temi's class when I was at work. I couldn't join. So let them play or see that British was playing yesterday. She was saying, she stabbed him in the neck. You know that some illiterate is still among them. What about illiteracy to reduce there? Or to reduce there? I want country understand. Our illiterates going you one best stark illiterates. So I mean they don't know go from come. She was still stating in the 99th hour, we won't start baby. She wanted to suffer like we won't start. She play wrong calling me. And this is why I want to do because somebody run on law school. Oh, bad Larry won't cook you. They will never pass that exam. Those are the kind of people that I see with Lati inclusive. Somebody Larry Lati coffee with will pass exam here. Because I see people who are really dense still saying no. Nonsense. But I listened to the IT guy this morning that they were playing here. IT guy is autumn. And you listen, see. I'm just waiting. Maybe we are finishing. We thank God. Maybe we are almost at the end of their corona thing. The next thing we're waiting for is for them to tell us who and who is going to face the state prosecutors. And when you say you want to face state prosecutors, you are almost losing your case. So state prosecutors won't get your level. I'm a dingy when you know as you know. I jam a dingy moyon on the jail.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me. So people might think, what Mommy was just saying now. Let's just okay. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, some people might think what we just said now is actually a lie. So now look at Prime Boy here and let's listen to what he has to say.
Tell me, can he be on the big camera or the big page? I don't know what you call it. Are you saying Berkete did not give them a chance? Because I've been waiting. What did I say? He's not a madman. You want to come and dirty the guy? You guys already dirty. Dirty roll in the mud with the pig you are carrying around.
Guys, let's part up, guys. Let's part up. Sister Cindy, can you put me on the big screen? Sister Cindy.
On the big
guys,
screen. You know, I said that Berekete. I was saying the other day, maybe it wasn't here. I was saying there's no way Berekete will want to be involved in this thing anymore. In your 2020, suspect,
she president no Statemi, okay, MRE. Let's just listen to the audio. I don't think Statemi is available. It's from the recording. Just hold on. You see what I'm talking about, mommy? He actually. Did you hear that? Oh, mommy, did you hear that? Bush and Bam in blue. Oh, no, no, Tom. Bush and what's right? Bush and Bam in blue. I'll play it again. Oh.
Hey, Misha, I knew that Brekete will not give them any audience. I've been 1 year with you. Say Brekete, you did in a bit in. Ain't truly into Daru. And they put career criminals. You see the truth, you insist it's a lie.
Guys, please, you guys need to tap. You guys need to tap right now. I just got a notification that whatever I'm playing has violent stuff in it. It has violent stuff in it. So you guys need to tap, unless it's either I'll get blocked or the live will get blocked or something. So you guys need to keep tapping. I'll have to start it all over again, but please, you guys need to tap. Please, you guys need to tap.
Maybe you see me.
It's not the first time I've been reported, so. Guys, tap. Tap, guys. This is the recording. Don't worry, it's going to play. Please listen, guys. You can see how he acted. You can see how he acted the whole thing. So I'm going to also show you. He said he turned around. You know, CTC. Everybody, Wumi said Mohbad turned around. Adrano said the same thing. Now, who is now lying? Prime Boy has acted the whole thing now. He said, Bushin Tami Blue Lily, who then he can get down. Or Musita, or Mukurumbe, meanwhile also the stage. So we don't need to go in search of so many things. So as per Uncle to show you
No. What caused the fight? This is I was the one that was shouting about when he finished singing at the general. So the guy wanted to come outside and come and meet us. The guy has to use hand and cross Mohbad on his neck and take him back. That was the reason Mohbad paralyzed that. These are my people. Let me talk to them. But you don't go shower.
Who is this one? This one is Perkins now. And to show you. Let us now check. Who should you? Guys, please stop. Guys, please stop. You can only encourage us by you guys tapping. I won't play so many videos because there are some that are not necessary for social media. But please, the ones you listen to now, please tap. Let's just keep on power tapping. He don't say now on the burial day, go not even just open. Still gonna play? Is the recording? crystal clear. I want you guys to listen to this place very well. Èmi náà mọ̀ ṣèbíjà ọjọ́ yẹn ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Hey, mi, can you see how I fantastically used AI to doctor something? This is another one. No, play. We get many, them plenty, but no just louder. No just louder. No just louder. They're plenty. Evidence shook. Evidence shook. Welcome, Brother Luatosi. Please, guys, let us tap the screen. If you know you're enjoying the discussion, yeah, Nike said one line. Just tap on your screen. Sister Timmy, please come and take the major screen so that people will keep on tapping, please. Let me shrink myself.
Is it okay to talk now? Sister Timmy's mic is open.
for Echo.
Yeah, Mr. Oluwatosin is I mean, Mr. Mr. Oluwatosin, Mr. Dawa, you're done, right? I mean, Mr. Oluwatosin, Mr. Dawa, you're done, right?
Yes.
Bá mi sórí àkọ́dọ̀ yìí ni. Mr. Oluwatosin, ẹ bá gbẹ́nu sí Mike. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Sister, tell me what can you do? I can't. On the key. Okay, everybody and everyone listening, I greet everybody. You know,
Pẹ́ tí kí wa káàárọ̀ lẹ́nu. Ṣé mo pẹ́ tí kí wa káàárọ̀ kò dá o?
Èmi àbí Mr. Oluwatosin.
Ẹ̀yin gangan, Sister Temi gangan.
Mo ti láì káàárọ̀ ẹ̀mejì mo ti ṣe káàárọ̀ mo ṣe jí mo jí láago kan òru mo kẹ́ káàárọ̀. Mo jí ní 5 o'clock mo sọ ẹ káàárọ̀. Ó yá ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin ìyá o. Ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ni san wá o. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ kú ọ̀rọ̀ wa o. Ẹ kú ìtẹ̀sí o. I greet you all specially. Thank you. Oluwatosin máa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́fà àwọn pípù ìsìlẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tí yín jàre.
oh, okay.
Màá tún kò láàrin wọn ẹ má wọrí. Ẹ̀yin ni mò ń dúró dè.
You know, everything is actually fine and good. About totally Lori or Justice, I've said I don't even want to say anything because time of debunking or doing anything is actually over. But definitely, our narratives may come banjade. You know, you just need to just like enlighten listeners because on your corner one side or the one be by that, you know, like be case everybody not to be. So and maybe sometimes when maybe like discussions like these are coming up and maybe we need to also just touch on them so that people can understand what exactly is happening. And you know, we have like new people also joining, I mean, each and every day regarding this whole case. So but Shere gbogbo case lójú tèmi kò it's your gedeni kò tó nǹkan tí anybody in your bear Katie at all in any way. The truth is out there. They know the truth. And I want no more nkoto sonolo wakiri. And for those of us who have actually been part of this for the past 1 year, I think we know what the truth is. And it is just good. Just look at it. Social media gonna cut off law. With the things that Lagbaja has played now. And you see there is something in life which I want each and every one of us to learn from, and maybe even people listening to learn from, is this. If you find yourself in any situation or any case to require a lawyer, involve a lawyer from, you have to be very, very, very careful with the things you say. That is why if the police arrest you, they will say they are reading you, say you're right or whatsoever, that anything you say can or will be used against you in the court of law. Now, this whole thing, crime boy, it has just established the whole fact that truly there was a fight. If it is now two fighting, you will manage that law establishing it because what I pay English you can hear me. If you eat somebody, if you want to go and report it, fighting normal categorize it. Fighting. So for the fact that even with his own illustration now, which he has demonstrated himself, has now proved beyond every reasonable doubt that truly there was a fight. which their own lawyer have also confirmed that truly there was a fight. So Kiwani issue to maybe like one person is denying or one person is not denying. You see, this whole case to me is as good as over. And it is just funny because most times tell me about wabi bayi mantra láti wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn lọ́hùn yẹn to listen to what these people really say. And some few days ago was whatsoever I was listening to Crunch Coin. You know, I respect her so much. But sometimes I understand this whole justice for MOHBAD of a thing can actually, you know, like throw you off your balance, especially if you invest your emotions into it. And she came and she was giving some nonsense narrative affirmatively. Teba lowo video ti Darusha she ibiti MOHBAD jókòó sínú mọ́tò, ibiti Darusha jókòó sínú mọ́tò. And I'm like, is this woman normal? And thank God with the video like Baja just played now, confirmed, which is Prime Boy himself, confirmed the sitting arrangement that Darusha was actually sitting beside the driver. And this lady came, 75 times to buy him lorry. Don't you know that if you are making a video, that it is actually going to show you on the other side? If you are making a video, especially with your right hand, don't you know it is going to bring you to this other side? This thing is just common sense. But you see, the thing is, if you've invested so much into hating this other person, and that is what is happening here. Yesterday, I was listening to one of them, Shay Lizzie, Diamond, Bikini. And when they were talking about, they were asking Guregzi about the question or whatever. And I think Guregzi was being diplomatic about, like, okay, what of the outcome or whatsoever. Like, if it's a government, I'll be lawyer, and this lady was saying, like, no, that if the government or even their own private autopsy confirms that this guy died of a natural cause, or maybe it was the fight or the wound or the that it is a lie, that they should do it to co-establish with they should just do it. And I'm like, what is this? That they must establish it that, wait, do you know this woman of a girl from anywhere? Do you know her? What exactly is your personal issue with her? Why just come up and inherit other people's enemy? And that's the problem with some of our people. And even rancor, kíní kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí social media space, mo ń bẹ̀ jà ìwọ̀n bú mi, ìwọ̀n bú ẹ. Tẹ́ bá notice this whole thing starts from people inheriting other people's enemy. Tí tèmi bá bú mi, èmi náà, anybody tó bá ti bú tèmi, èmi ni máa lọ defend ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, èmi ni máa lọ ṣe kíní kan kí tèmi lè rí pé mo like ẹ̀. Tó bá wá dọ̀la, tèmi pẹ̀lú tèmi bá wá jà nǹkan. You don't need to inherit people's enemy. It is none of your business. But that is one thing I've seen on this space. Everybody just want to, in order to form unnecessary loyalty. Most of us, justice for MOHBAD. Most of us, I can say like 90 to 95% of us. The chances of, the probability of even meeting each other is limited. I was discussing with somebody, someone sent me a message and said, like, and I said, like, me, they saw boyati justice or MOHBAD, then maybe, you know, maybe I can share my contact with people and we can talk. But it's a social media space. You don't even know who is who. So how do I now want to come out? You don't even know who me of a person. Me too. Show picture me to look tell me back me. And I don't get it. You just pick on this girl, you just hate her for no reason. But the truth is out there. There is nothing they can do regarding this case. And I was listening to somebody saying, like, Prime Boy, lawyer, shaking. See, the thing is, you don't need to advise him. You don't need to advise him. Let him, he knows. You see, he knows already. He knows. It is a loose cause or loose battle already. The government have their suspects, the authorities have their victim or whatsoever. So, if at the end of this, Corona, don't forget the fact that inquest back the report of the Corona inquest will be forwarded to the DPP. It is now left for the DPP to decide if they want to go the route of prosecuting anybody or if they want to let it slide. It is within their right. So when I listen to people, sometimes we tell me about justice for MOHBAD, and I just have said it here before. Like injustice, we will justice for Gongo. Where's the injustice? And justice, I'm shaking. No, now let them go and collect public lawyer and call them individual lawyer, a private lawyer. Because these people, sometimes I don't know if you just take a break and sit and listen to these people, justice for MOHBAD, then you understand the fact that this whole social media is a leveler. I come to tell you, or anything, no, but I don't see anything that can bring me and them into the same space, not to talk of having a conversation. These people, they don't even understand how the law works. They don't understand process. They don't even know what the inquest is all about. They don't know anything. You know, when you're banye, la mama joko, la mama bama, ma debunk, ma need discussion with Luma shaking. You understand? Even the wise or even their most intelligent, sometimes you will need to even question them. That's this thing you are doing this way. Is this thing normal? Even they are most intelligent. I mean, like, I went to figure, okay, you're not going to line. You need to ask them questions like, is this thing normal? You listen to some people, now when we kill MOHBAD, now when we go after 1 year, you don't have the evidence. Okay, if now when we kill them, then okay, what exactly are you guys doing about it? What exactly are you guys doing about it? It's a mess. You just wake up one day, just go and bring anybody in order to raise money. You just come up, write a script. Actor we okay. Ati long way your conto ja we pay one the work mo. Ewa logbe to mo film mo she gongo. Ewa logbe yen wa. We okay what will ba act film yi oya mabo. Wa play lead role. And listening to what that guy has been saying, and I'm like, if not for the fact that these people are stupid, I'm not sorry to say it, if not the fact that these people are stupid, there is nothing you're me saying that makes any sense. Nothing, not one thing that is saying that makes any sense. Number one is this. In a case like this, that you know that there is public interest on it, that people might actually erase every evidence that you might come up with or whatsoever. Why is it that for each step you make, it is coming to the public? For each thing you do, it is coming to the public. Now, the question which they are not asking is, of everything within these past few days, past few weeks, to gather some important evidence, those evidence to gather, who have you given it to? Who exactly have you given it to? Have you given it to the authorities? Is it that you've gone to the police with it? That's okay, you guys should see this new thing. Maybe like you guys did not look into this angle, or maybe this thing was actually omitted or whatsoever. But it does not make any sense. And when this guy come up every time to come and give narrative about the estate, and I'm like, is this guy normal? This is the same estate I have my house in Nigeria, and this guy will just come, and you are coming to lie to people, to tell them like this is it. I don't get it. Even if you go to on that same Orchard Road, and let me get something, let Yomi get something right, and this is stupid people should get something right today. Orchard is an area like you have Ikeja, you have Yaba, you have Surulere and the likes. On that Orchard, I say, there are so many different estates on Orchard Road, Royal Prime, Wambe, Vandanes, Wambe, Victoria Crest, Wambe, so many estates. Lower Lori Benye. So this Royal Prime that you are even talking about, there are other different avenues there. So I don't get it. These, and like individuals buy land, they build, there are houses to which developers build and they sell at the end of the day. So now the thing is this, with what is actually saying regarding the old central server, regarding the CCTV. So you are telling me that I would build my house, fix my CCTV, or is it the estate that will come and fix the CCTV for me? Then you now tell me like the CCTV in my house, the old storage or the data, and maybe like the control system has to be somewhere within the security in the estate. How does that sound? How does that sound to anybody? It is just common sense. How does it sound? Like I built my own house from the start. In fact, it is 2 units. We sold one and we retained one for ourselves. So I don't get it. So in no other one, then I will now do the CCTV. Then I will now go and connect this. Is this guy even normal? Is it normal? Because this guy just come and he says things to people and they just believe it. I don't get it. Like, how do you even connect this whole thing, this whole different CCTV to one DVR? Because you need to understand, because every DVR, which is the control system, don't control CCTV. It is not the camera. One thing people don't get is this. There is camera. Camera is just there. It's just the camera. DVR, gongoni machine. And each DVR, only a number of cameras. There are some DVRs that it works with just 4 cameras. There are some that it is just 8, some is 12, some is 16. And the likes. So I don't get it. Like, is it that CCTV my wife be DVR room, my wife be lost control room, yeah, but lose screen but monitor? Is that what this guy is saying? There's no sense in what he's saying. We've gone to the house, somebody in the estate call you. You may come off it. Nobody in the estate is calling you. You're fucking lying. This whole thing that country is just a script to rile up people, to make them feel like you're doing something. It is a lie. Nobody in the estate called this guy. And there are just some certain things that people should not, like, we're not going to say on social media. But just give it time. You'll see what is coming for that guy. Regarding his information about the old estates.
And John, No,
I didn't hear about it, but I know that from information I have had that some people within the estates have actually gotten the information about all what he has actually been saying regarding the security architecture of the estates, and they are not pleased with it. This is, it is not everything people come online to say, you understand? But I can tell you for a fact that, that people within the estate, in fact, this whole information has gotten to the estate management. And some people are really, really worried about what this guy has been saying regarding the estate, because they think is actually in one way or the other, exposing the security architecture of the estates, coming, making videos, exposing where, stating to people where cameras, angles
That is
are
exactly what I was going to say. You see, the privacy of that place has been exposed. Then, the first thing, what authority did he get before going inside there to talk about their security? You need the authority, a kind of backed up authority as an investigator to go into an estate and bring out their security, whatever that they have, and now telling everybody in the world that, oh, this estate, they all have one server that is serving everybody's CCTV, and that everybody can be seen from one server. Honestly, because what he's done is he's doing it with whose authority? And who gave him the permission to come out and say that their security is not solid? So the point here is only to saw in your funny authority at security one is not solid, and to come and expose whatever they have there, and claiming that somebody called him from the estate to say what? Then secondly, sorry to cut you, Mr. Oluwatose, I will say again that Perkins, you will be called to give your testimony, or whatever it is. Because you think coming online to say what you said was done by AI is a joke. And if you lie, you'll be joining Prime Boy. So just get your own lawyer ready to, because if you were lying, you're in trouble. And if you're trying to cover up Prime Boy, you're in trouble. So you see, both ways, you're in trouble. Just brace up and be ready. You might be joining Prime Boy in prison.
Drop me abi network.
Ó dàbí pé network ni o.
Ṣé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni?
I just wanted to...
Oluwatose kì í láì káwọn èèyàn máa interrupt. Wọ́n máa ń fẹ́ kí submission wọn tán bóyá.
No, I don't think people were adding to what he was saying now. But then I put network. Can you enroll?
I tried to invite him, but you're just busy. Okay, I think he's back. Is that the same?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So, the thing is, Timbers are, I just like every other person to. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, I'm going, Mr.
Okay.
So the thing is, check it, yeah.
Thank you, saying.
Yeah, I'm going, Mr. Tosi, I'm going.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, so the thing is, regarding that one, I think, the estate is going to work regarding that, regarding that angle, I don't want us to, to drag it, because those are personal, private security whatsoever. So, so let's just leave that one regarding the whole Yomi issue. It is just a matter of time, I went to Shekine Julo, they've come and go lead anywhere. So let him just be there, fooling his people. And I like his style. I like his style. It will take only an intelligent person to understand his own style of Togbe Wonu Kineyi. Is the fact that no, don't give me money directly. Let another person take the money, but indirectly I will receive the money. So at the end of the day, if you want to come, it is going to be like, oh, did you give me money directly or not? These are just scam. These are just scam tactics. It is all scam tactics and ideology. So, and it's just proof further the kind of person Mr. Ikebe is, and let him just be there. And they are looking for public lawyer. They need as many lawyers as possible. They need as many lawyers as possible. But the thing is this, which I keep asking every time, and for for over
500 people listening here. Sometimes, we need to be sincere with ourselves. We need to educate ourselves. It is not just about all these old talk, all these old rants. Let's be sincere with ourselves regarding this case in its entirety. And I keep saying it every time. This case in any way does not concern even the Aloba family. It does not concern them at all. And that is the reason these people feel like each time we feel like the government is not doing anything, the government is not doing this thing, government is not talking to us, they ought to come and talk to us. No. The reason you are not hearing anything from the government or the police or anybody is because any tobaron initial and jabo fun. The Aloba family did not send anybody this case in its entirety. And that is where these old people are getting it wrong. This case has nothing to do with anybody. And if tomorrow, the government wakes up tomorrow and they say, like, you know what? We think we are wasting state resources, taxpayers' money on this old nonsense, and they want to shut down everything. What exactly are you going to do? What exactly are you going to do? There are simple questions or simple things that these people need to go back to. It is over 1 year. It is over 1 year. I dare these people on their side to bring out proof of one place where the family has reported, filed a petition, reported anything about the death of MOHBAD. One place. Till date, till this very moment, over 1 year. Do you know that even the station where Baba said he took the body to, where they refused to give him police report? Do you know that till date, after 1 year, they could not even identify or mention the name of that police station? After 1 year. These are the people who are telling you they are doing case. She case she aben can create content on the social media. She case one place where we are reporting maybe the suspicious death of our son. Where exactly has this family reported any of this case? Nowhere. Petition, one person. They've dared these people. We've been daring you for 1 year. If truly you think this girl has a hand in this thing, petition this girl. Petition this girl. One place, just petition. Write a petition now. You have lawyers, you have senior advocates, you have money in your GoFundMe, you have money in your numerous accounts. Just one. And these people come online every day to come and rant and follow a lost cause. And it takes another high level of ignorance to follow that trend for so long and not ask questions. Let's even now take it to this inquest of what Darusha said or what's like. If truly you are looking for justice. Sorry. Yeah. So the thing is this. I think after the inquest of what Darusha said, what they should be asking, or what everyone should be asking is everything Darusha said, is it the truth? These people did not even ask the person that was accused. They didn't even ask Papa any questions. And they just believe it is true, it is a lie. Papa yang paroni. But any telung paroni, ojú ọlọ́rọ̀ ló ti ń sọ náà kò sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ojú ọlọ́rọ̀ ló ti ń sọ kò sọ lẹ́yìn, kò ń ṣe pé bí a pé wọ́n wá lọ parọ́ ni. No, ojú ọlọ́rọ̀ ló ti ń sọ náà. And everything he was saying, he was putting timestamp to everything. And I believe, just like Damola said, ẹni tí ò sí ńbẹ̀, ẹ believe story ẹ̀. Àwọn ẹni tó jẹ́ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ ṣojú wọn gangan, àwọn yẹn lẹ́nu ń parọ́. Let it make sense to me. Àdúrà tó wà nulẹ̀ gangan nígbà tọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ ló parọ́ ni. Wùnmí, ó parọ́ ni. Dàrúṣà, ó parọ́ ni. Dàmọ́lá, ó ń parọ́ ni. But crime boy tí ò sínú ilé yẹn, nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, òun ló ń sòótọ́. Bàbá tí ò sí ńbẹ̀, nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, òun ló ń sòótọ́. Fọláṣadé tí ò sí ńbẹ̀ nígbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn ló ń sòótọ́. Ẹlẹ́sìn Kàrímọ́ tí ò sí ńbẹ̀ nígbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀, òun ló ń sòótọ́. Let it make sense to me. Everyone these people have believed and hold in high esteem regarding this case are not first witness in any way. They are not there at all. Ibi báyìí láti wà. Tí crime boy ti ń sọ lórí live ẹ̀ pé òun pé bàbá náà ń wà lọ́nà. Ibi báyìí láti wà. Tí family wọn ṣe Mr. Dayo àbí kìnìkan gbà ẹ̀ tó jáde tó sọ wípé Blessing pé bàbá kó tó di wípé bàbá débẹ̀. But lórí space yìí náà láti wà tí màá yẹn sọ wípé nobody called him. He did not know anything till when he got there. And you people are believing anything this person says. I don't get it. This was the same man who said, "Anga tamavide there, wọ́n ti ẹ̀mbá mọ́ ẹ̀, wọ́n ti fárun orí ẹ̀, wọ́n ṣe anything." Autopsy jáde, the government ṣe and the likes, wọ́n rí pé wọ́n fárun orí ẹ̀, wọ́n rí nǹkan kan. Even the video of when they exhumed the body and they placed him, ó ṣò pé irun wà lórí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. And you people are driving with it. Somebody came up to say like, "Oh, I saw pool of blood. I shaking it. You saw pool of blood. Now they're asking you, when you went to the inquest, you said it was a cloth that was stained with blood. At the inquest, he said it was stained with blood. On social media, it is pool of blood. But there is inconsistency in Wunmi's narrative. The narrative would you see no one straightforward to me. Because I don't really get the whole thing about surrounding this whole case. That's why like sometimes I say like, it is brain draining. Because then we pay and one conceal sono. Mama, we take ibi tó wà nílé yìí. Àwọn èèyàn kan sọ pé kò sí mẹ́, but this thing, the truth is before our eyes. We all are saying it. Then some people are saying this thing you are looking at is not the truth. Then you expect me now kí n wá follow narrative wọn kí n lọ máa bá wọn wá nǹkan tí ò sọnù kiri. No, now that's not it. If you have proof, you have evidence or whatsoever. If it is the resources, see our people yìí say invest within the past 1 year. Láti gbé gbogbo kíní yìí sórí Wunmi ni. Tó bá jẹ́ resources yẹn lásán ni ó tó liberate ẹlòmíì, ó tó ẹlòmíì ṣoríire. The old resources, the energy they've put into this whole thing. But kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ ti mú jáde? Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ ti rí bọ̀? There was a time Muyiwa was telling them that you cannot cry more than the bereaved. And sometimes timba joko, timba loso the platform monga mi timba ngboro tonso. And I'll ask myself the question that kini our people yi stand láti gain gangan lórí gbogbo kini yi. Because to me sometimes I feel like this thing goes beyond maybe this old MOHBAD thing. Ó dà pé bóyá àwọn people yìí wọ́n l'association of maybe like àwọn tí ò láyọ̀ tán ní dùnnú àbí set of wicked people that they are just bent on the fact that okay, wọ́n ti rán wa sínú ayé pé ká lọ gbé ọmọ yìí ṣubú ká lọ fa àyàn kan wálẹ̀. Because you ask them, go and look at it. Ìṣe wọ́n ti tẹ́lómi fi gbọ́rọ̀ kéèsì yìí gan sórí family tó tọ́mọ wọn kú gan ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Family tọ́mọ wọn kú gan wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Some months ago, Obanio, not until when Tom kan lọ sẹ́wọ̀n náà lọ́rọ̀ ọba tó dálẹ̀ ké. And I was thinking that okay, nígbà tí gbogbo tọ́ba yìí ti lọ yìí, at least on scapegoat yìí tán bá máa fi dé ara wọn á balẹ̀ or whatsoever. Only for this same useless set of people tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ pa irọ́ for like 3-4 months. Lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ pa irọ́ mọ́ ọba and everything. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé yín kẹ́m evidence wà there is no evidence. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. I could hear Arifa yesterday lọ́dọ̀ Latini tó ní kan jọ o kan dáwó fóun o wọ́n tó ti change lọ́ọ̀yà òun ṣì ń lọ sí court lórí nǹkan tó lọ parọ́. And this guy came out. None of them, not that he came out to apologize for misleading these people for months with wrong narrative. People ẹjọ́ má bínú sí mi o, mo get gbogbo ẹ̀ wrong ni o, gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yẹn kò ń ṣe bó ṣe rí o, ojú mi ò tó and everything on his to learn. He did not do that. Only for this guy to come, to go and rebrand, to go and re-improve, re-strategize, and start lying again. And you see people listening to this guy. You see people listening to this guy again. And these are the set of people. Then you feel we pay. I don't want justice. I don't want justice with a lot of people here now. We are not looking for justice with these people at all. They have their own mission. They have their own agenda. They know what they are here for. They run the book content build the lori now. They about work templates and somebody in the estate called me. They are now threatening me. They are now shaking. He run the book boy. Who they threaten you? What evidence do you have? What evidence do you have? It is just rolling around circle. When they were peddling the lies and the rumors that MOHBAD the Lora shaking a con. So kilo won later jele yilo. Nígbà tí àwọn làgàtà ń kó tọ́lọ́ngé CCTV àti ṣe ìtọ́jú yẹn lọ now. So there is nothing anybody wants to bring now that is new. The only thing to lè new on the format tí Lágbájá cast lẹ́ǹkan yẹn wípé fídíò nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan wà lórí iPad Liam bóyá yẹn gangan lẹ lè lọ gbé wá. But if that is not it, we will not allow these people to run with these wrong narratives. I get it. Because today when I listen to Lagbaja, I get some certain things. Why we can say, yes, we are not debunking again or whatsoever. But so even there are some people on this our side also, there are new people who are just joining or whatsoever, and they will need this clarification from time to time. People are not in Motoni. No, she's sorong paimo. No, she's shaking a consequence. There is no truth. So it is all lies. It is lies from one lie to the other. And go and watch it within the next few weeks or months. 10 years, me no atuto law. Want to look bello me again. The whole I was listening to Towuki, I need woman, Taba need you, I need woman, we've had enough money. It's a lie. The whole thing is the fact that anybody that comes in, torí pé bí a pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń listen sí, àbí wọ́n ti ń tẹ̀lé, ó máa ń rí wọn as rival. So gbogbo wípé I need the woman, I need the kidney, it is to actually checkmate Yomi. It is to just checkmate Yomi so that, you know, talk about it down for Yomi only interest in you and everything. She wants to be the one in charge. She would be the one leading them, giving them information and everything. But it is just a matter of few weeks. Because things will continue on the new. And think about it, you will see that what to Lord Ginger Ilumi. Because me understand, we need to ask ourselves questions. Why is it that Lagatalo Logbe Yomiwa? Why? For what reason? What reason? Feeling Koto Shele Gongo. Just think of it. Kí lẹ jọ sọ, báwo lẹ ṣe jọ plan ẹ, báwo lẹ jọ ṣe kíní. And now when they notice that, you know, Kemi Olun lawyer, like nobody, people are not paying so much attention to her. So they you know, they know that, okay, maybe, and they know that, you know, and Ken is somebody that they will not be able to control. They know that they will not be able to control her. The likes of Lagata and the likes, they know that, you know, they cannot control Kemi in any way. So that was why I think that Lagata now went to go and bring Yomi into it. Me understand, script will let play. See Yomi not new rule. Want to log belu me not why again. So let us just, although if something comes up, yes, thank God there are people like Lagbaja, Pythagoras, and some other, you know, people, even on mommy and the likes, who can always, like, you know, like retreat, establish the fact and everything. Before I was saying, no, there might be a demand, but I think like sometimes, in as much as we want to cut crews and do everything, we need to actually, you know, highlight the fact and the truth out there. Kosibubu Kini case is a party, crime boy. It is a pity, but I've said it before, all this boy needs is to go and get a good criminal lawyer. But he has done himself more harm than good. He has done himself more harm than good. So it is not in my place to tell anybody, mi ti sọ pé má dalẹ́kun nǹkan tó sọ bóyá ó máa lè help ọkọ mi lọ́la. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ṣé demonstration tó wá ṣe ń sìn yìí, ṣé demonstration tó wá ṣe ń sìn yìí, ṣé kò ti help ọkọ ẹ̀? Fúnra ẹ̀, through that demonstration now, he has proved it over and over again. Ó ti simulate yẹ. Ó ti show ẹ̀ wípé okay, look. So he has proven it, he has shown it. So we don't need to stress ourselves over that one. Sherry ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ó dàbí ẹni tó ṣe tó ni tó lóun ṣe tó òun lọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ẹnu wọn tó fi bú òrìṣà yìí, wọ́n ṣe ń padà bọ̀ fi wá bẹ̀bẹ̀. At the end of the day, they will still come back because they all know the truth. But this their wickedness and their hate has made them feel like, no, we must get this thing somehow by crook or by hook, and it is not working. So we are going to wait till the end and let us see what the verdict of the government is going to be. And I'll be here because I want to smile. But when those like the police, the government is compromising. The police, the government, the Kenya. I'm waiting for who wants to do the case. If you do that, anyone lie. Can it be government is or police is or what they are going to do is to tell them, like, you know what? we are done with this case. Maybe we are done. Control it out. So man just control it out. I now want to see where they want to start from. Boya Coas Court to level lonio. Boya International Criminal Court of Justice level lonio me mo. Ọlọ́pàá ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò mọ̀ ṣe, state government ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò mọ̀ ṣe, magistrate wọn ò mọ̀ ṣe. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ ṣe fúnra yín, tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ ṣe fúnra yín, ẹ lọ dá kóòtù ti yín lẹ̀, ẹ dá ilé ẹjọ́ yín lẹ̀, ẹ dá ọlọ́pàá ti yín lẹ̀, kẹ dá àwọn kinní yín lẹ̀, kẹ lọ ṣe kéèsì yín fúnra yín. Kéèsì tí ó kàn yín tí wọ́n ò dá yín mọ̀ in the scheme of things, you people are not there. They don't even recognize you people. And go and watch the last inquest. What's the body language of Sanshitu? What is body language? What is body language? The man has established what if you like the case on you. Anything mo ma tún gbọ́ nsìn nìyẹn, ẹ máa wòran ibi tó máa end yẹ̀ sí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ó máa jẹ́ kó yé yín wípé Fálànà ti lọ compromise Ṣítù lẹ́yìn. Ibi tó máa end yẹ̀ sí nìyẹn. Because the case is very, very straightforward. The case is very, very straightforward. But nǹkan tó ń wá, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kán rí o. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kán rí. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kán rí everything. Àwa ń bí báyìí. It is a social discourse. We'll be discussing it. Ito yẹ ká fi catch cruise. Ito yẹ ká analyze. Ito yẹ ká debunk in there. And debunk and everything. But I don't think there's going to be any momentum to Matsubuno again regarding this case again. Me, Rimo. October, November, December, January, February, March. I think it died down. And why it is dying down is because these people have done their own they've done their own autopsy. They know the results already. And I'm so surprised why everyone on their side are so silent on their own private autopsy. Let's say toxicology will take 10 weeks. But autopsy, because autopsy not low 10 weeks in it. So they know it already and they are silent on it. So the question should be, why are they silent on their own autopsy results? Inshallah, some from pathologists. So I believe the pathologist would have given you the report of the autopsy. So Kilo Shele Siganga, why are they not talking about it? Why are they quiet? Why are they quiet about the whole autopsy? Why is it that rather than focusing on their own autopsy, they are writing to the government to change police? Me understand, can't change the police if you show a case in it. Did you write to the state government for them to set up inquest? Me understand, our family Timothy will raise up okay someone now. But you did not raise anything. You've not written a statement to report even the death of your son till today. You've not written a statement to report the death of your son till today. But you are writing to the police to change police officer and investigating officer. Let it make sense to me. All what these people are doing is effort in futility, and it is not going anywhere. Anywhere. I'm not saying any new thing. You have to say contact him. That was analyze. Oh, thought that the mumbi buying it. Oh, gongon loto. I want no more contact one wakakiri. No, c'est de confess que et me go mobile la bere. Et ya to ba ja ti confess que me mo ba ja. And you so pe be ko lori. And try láti wá establish ja to ṣẹlẹ̀ nole. We are waiting for the video. If you have it, bring the video. If you have the proof, bring the proof. I don't been as up with release, I don't been release up release it by jet, but change shaking on you. To banning coming, it will be proof. So if that is not the case, I want to be justice already. I want to moto. It is just so unfortunate, I've said it before, that they've bastardized this whole thing, that there is no justice for MOHBAD anywhere. There is no justice for MOHBAD. Once it bastardized, even legacy MOHBAD, once it bastardized it. So what's the justice? Justice we pay Amako and Foko and everything. Where's the justice in that? Where's the justice in that? My boy, you want like F justice. Oto Kuton and you gonna let justice now. Because the first justice for MOHBAD for that guy to be buried. And let him rest first. But for the fact that Geko Kubobo, you don't listen me, where's the justice you are looking for? Where's the justice? Okuomo listen me, and you can't do and walk glass and on TikTok and shaking and what justice from where's the justice? You are making money out of the death of this boy. You say you are making justice. Over 5 million naira in 2 weeks. Business will load on business to buy shell anywhere to buy wa. Nina India. Don't pa 1 million naira gone loss 1 million naira loss. Good business ni. Like the life 1 million. Come on phone love every week. Yeah, come on make you 5 million naira in 2 weeks. One rat it want to wear boxers, one rat singlet. And you can't move suggestion. I tell you, mama, people she man place around. One new group when people live people in the group. And you can't look at join in your. Eje ka kuku da wo moto fun baba yi tí ó bá ní moto eje ka da wo moto fun akuku le ra moto fun e de bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n de gbé láti bẹ̀ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sin dawo yẹn again. I don't understand though. Kò sí nǹkan tó rà fún baba yi kan we wọ́n rà fún. So where's the sense and the logic in all of this? But I don't care. I think it is just a stream of income for everybody to make money from. And anybody to buy opportunity on it alone say with it you need buso. So I will not read here and go jet and when you say jet. Go first few months justice for MOHBAD. Eloma wo video one refer at West Onya ke wo body won se papo. Ke lo wo body won se papo. Justice for MOHBAD, ló fi di tẹ́lómi fi ń lodge hotel, tẹ́lómi fi ń flenjo káàkiri àdúgbò.
Wọ́n tún gbọ́mọ sùn.
Ẹ̀sùn ti yé yín. So what are we now saying? Lórí course justice yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ má jà last time tí mo wá started mi mo sọ fún ẹ má jà bà business anybody jẹ́ o. Àwọn tó ń dáwó kú owó òtútù owó ooru owó àtàwọ níyọ àwọn ẹntẹ máa lọ dá fún wọn dúró dè yàn máa gbà lọ ni wọn máa gbà ni 5 million profit in 2 weeks. Irú business yẹn dùn ṣé mi náà ni wá ṣe tẹ́mi pẹ̀lú lágbájá bá lọ kóra wa jọ tá tiẹ̀ lọ tí mọ̀ tá mú star tẹ́mi dání tá lọ síbẹ̀. Instant time. Oh, you can't go lè rí bí 10 million go in 1 week. Pẹ̀lú on fact àti evidence tá máa fún wọn. Irọ́ ọmọ yàrá lè tẹ̀lé wa lọ because ọgbà lẹ́yìn tí yẹn lè tẹ̀lé wa ẹ̀yin àti president a lè mú yín dání pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa kọ́ lọ cast wa nìyẹn a ní mú yín dání. But àwa tá ń lọ.
I go follow to my oga.
Ẹ̀yin sì lè lọ but ọmọ mi.
Ẹjọ́ Mr. Tosin ẹjọ́ ọmọ mi dání ẹjọ́.
Mommy Yemi Shitu, àwọn yẹn ò lè tẹ̀lé wa láyé pẹ̀lú president. Àwọn ò lè pretend rárá. Àwọn yẹn ò tiẹ̀ lè pretend.
Mommy Shitu máa bá ṣe jẹ́ ní ẹjọ́ lọ́mọ àwọn máa fẹjọ́ pa wọ́n. Ẹ má mú wọn dání o, Mommy Shitu. Ẹjọ́ mú mi dání ẹjọ́.
So àwa tá a lọ, àwa náà gbọ́dọ̀ lọ pa owó wa. A gbọ́dọ̀ make it because èmi náà ti wá ń wò pé ó dà ń pé àwa ta kàn lọ ń wà straight forward yìí ó dà ń pa àwa gangan àwa là ń wá bí táàtì torí coins wà bọ́tọ̀ ẹni tó ń tì torí coins àtowó wà yìí mission tí wọ́n máa ń yàtọ̀ sí tiwa ó yàtọ̀ wọ́n ti máa kọ script wọ́n ti play everything So, lákòótán, you know the thing is, ẹ má jẹ́ àfòyà, ẹ má jẹ́ àfòjò. Nítorí òótọ́ la dúró sí. Ẹ má dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó sú wa, ẹ má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ wá. Ẹ má jẹ́ take anything personal. Pé kí ni ẹ̀ kan. Let's just have catch cruise. Please, tí mo dẹ̀ ṣe máa ń bẹ̀ everybody, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí t'Ọlọ́run. Don't invest your emotions into this whole justice for MOHBAD talk and narrative. Don't invest emotion in you. Don't let it affect your mental health in any way. The truth is out here. Àwọn kan parọ́ ni. So tá bá ti ríro wọn, ìta bá fẹ́ put light sí, ẹ jẹ́ put light sí. Torí ẹ̀ lèmi ṣe máa ń like irú approach lágbájá sùúrù ni. Kò sí èpè, kò sí nǹkan kan. So sọ pé bó ṣe rí leléyìí, ó yá wò, ìwọ ló sọ eléyìí bíbá yìí. Wọ́n á gbọ́ lóòótọ́, wọ́n á fi kojú ẹni. So kò sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Àwọn ẹni tó fò jáde mi jù lórí eléyìí, ìtó dùn mí jù. Lẹ́yìn tó mú ìyá ẹ̀ tó fi wá tayín lórí social media. Kò tiẹ̀ ló 1 month. Kò ló 1 month. Everything ti fi die down. 1 month, kò lò. Everything there died down. So please, let us just keep enjoying ourselves, keep our support going. God bless us all. Let us enjoy our day. Eshigon host, and I thank everybody.
But then, if you see Mr. Tosin parí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí, ìwọ ni irú submission wo ni èèyàn tó fi yẹ ẹ̀ta yóò lo 1 month ta ló ní sọ́ọ̀bù yẹn. Ṣé mo kọ́kọ́ crack brain mi kọ́kàn mi tó ní má lọ bẹ̀.
Younger sister yín ni. Ọ̀pẹ́ ni first born Adébájọ family.
Wọ́n kọ́ wò pé ta ni náà o, wọ́n kọ́ crack brain kí ni ẹ̀kọ́ sọ jí ni pé ọmọ yàrá òwe sí àpò náà.
Èyí mo ní kọ́ gbójú yẹn sí mi àbúrò máa ń pa mí lẹ́nu.
Ọmọ yàrá ò ṣe justice of mobile náà lélẹ̀ tá à ń ṣe láti rẹ̀.
Justice lèmi ṣe mi ò ṣe justice. Justice of mobile.
Mr. Oluwatosin, thank you so much, sir. God bless you for your submission. So then.
I just tell me, okay, I'm not right, sir.
Yes, sir.
No,
I think one woman looking at that.
Justice.
Okay. Can I quickly say something?
Justice.
My answer on top sir. You're telling Wally.
Oh, okay. Let me wait.
Boom sim.
Ẹgbẹ́ mi sí Mike ẹ̀tún rà sí ṣe gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà fẹ́ gbọ́.
Ẹ tún mute ni. Hello.
Justice.
Àwọn náà ń béèrè lánàá pé ṣé ṣọ́kọ ilé mi gangan ni Pythagoras tó tọ́. Ẹ̀yin ara comment section máa ń béèrè question tó funny.
Justice.
So then we'll talk about the comments.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Speak English, bro.
Oh.
Hey, bro.
Hey, my boy, so me, you're going to say, Mr. Pythagoras are real husband. I want to know. Where are my husband?
Nǹkan táwọn náà béèrè lánàá náà nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní ìṣiṣẹ́ àríwọ̀.
Ó yẹ kí wọ́n máa béèrè àwọn question kan. Ta ni àjẹkù pivot? Irú àwọn question bẹ́ẹ̀.
Lágbájá náà ó pọ̀ jù fún host wa o.
Ní kí ni ṣe bọ́ fi fún Ọya Kúdí lánàá? Wọ́n ní àjẹkù Délé Táíwò ni.
Zatemi ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Justice for the host. Justice.
Fẹ́ dúró bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́.
Mi ò rí lè bínú 100% pẹ̀lú lágbájá tó sọ̀rọ̀ o. Benevolent tó dáhùn pé kò yẹ ká máa bó òsì wa. Ẹ̀yin gangan ọ̀rọ̀ mi bá lọ. Kọ́nọ́mọ́nọ́mọ́ lágbájá béèrè question ni. Tàmẹ̀dó ti yín. Ó ṣe wájú orúkọ mi lẹ fi sí. Because then ọ̀rọ̀ gbágbájá àbọ̀ wá bá lọ̀rọ̀ títí wọn. Tàmẹ̀dó ti yín ni mo lọ́rọ̀ bá sọ. Láti sọ pé ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ máa kọ́ sí òsì wa ni.
Slip of tongue ni probably ni slip of tongue.
Because normal question ni Pythagoras ni lágbájá béèrè.
That's true. Any point, Uton. Any point.
Justice.
Justice for music
Because justice
Wọ́n bá
is
bèrè question
justice.
báyẹn, wọ́n lè má rí answer tí kí gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ. Bọ́ ẹ̀yin, ibi tẹ́ ti wá dárúkọ host wa yẹn ni ò ti yé mi. Who is pivot? Ta ló jẹ́? Ta ló
Anybody
jẹ́?
can be my host o. Ṣé ẹ̀yin mọ̀ bóyá Iris ni host ni? Ṣé mọ̀ bóyá Tuesday for Justice ni host ni? Ṣé ẹ̀yin mọ̀?
Àbí Crunchy Queen.
Àbí Crunchy
Ó
Queen?
sọ náà mi. Orí ọ̀gá mi pé jù. Sọ fún mi normal méjì àjẹpọ̀ anybody.
Anybody can be my host now. Ṣé ẹ̀yin kan lẹ̀ host Justice ni?
Àbí confam virgin. Ọ̀ṣàrà ni mí wọ́n ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ṣí aṣọ lójú eégún mi ni, so mi ò ṣàjẹpọ̀ anybody.
Justice for that place.
Ẹjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ sọ.
Ọmọ yàrá tí mo máa jù yín nù báyìí.
Justice.
Àwọn bá mi ṣe ọmọ yàrá láàrẹ̀. Èwo ni justice for that place? Which place?
So just money justice for that.
Ẹ wo Mr. Tosin ẹ ṣe gan, you really made a good submission. Ṣé concerning this particular case, ṣé Mr. Temi and other hosts tí wọ́n support Omowunmi, if they decide not to host anymore, to be honest, it won't make any difference to this case. Because our opinion really doesn't count. All what we are here for is just to put the right narrative out there and to provide emotional support for Omowunmi and Liam, to be honest. Because this case is a simple case, it's not a complicated one. All the evidences are there and it's very plain. So even Tabanipoke, we are not even defending Omowunmi anymore. Like all say, oh, they are not defending Omowunmi anymore. It will still make Omowunmi go down for what she didn't do. Let's just be clear there. So Teba Sukun that side, Teba sọ pé I want to love bride, want to shake down, want to shout. To be honest, what is working for Omowunmi is that truth. So it's not any platform, it's not Abefe, it's not Osha, it's not anybody. It's just a truth. So Teba rò pé bóyá àwọn èèyàn kan threatening your kan bí báyìí kan, bribe your kan bí báyìí kan, you guys are just lying to yourself. And this particular case, it made me realize that as an individual, we should be careful the people we associate with. Taba want to tell a Josie Gongon, they are real speakers, they are main speakers, they are illiterate. Ṣé láti la fẹ́ sọ ni? Ṣé Bukky Jesse la fẹ́ sọ ni? Ṣé Tenny Omolofi la fẹ́ sọ ni? Ṣé Comfy la fẹ́ sọ ni? And it's so unfortunate that these are the people representing people like Crunchy Queen. And that's why we need to be careful. No matter how educated you are, no matter how exposed you are, if you allow some bunch of retards to lead you, to give you narrative, if you are not careful, all those qualifications that you've gathered with your sweat, it will just become useless. As far as I'm concerned, because Teba will sometimes, when Crunchy Queen is talking, Emma will say, this person can't be a PhD holder. She can't. But it's so unfortunate that she has allowed some bunch of retards, some bunch of illiterates that don't even know what the law says, the position of the law, that cannot even argue intelligently to be the ones to show her what the narrative is, to peddle narrative for her. So that's why we should be careful. The people you move with, the people you listen to, they play a pivotal role in your life. I'm telling you, it plays a pivotal role in your life. And that's why you share my name, Tiban will share my name, Mama, okay? Come off it now, or the car way only or to back on here. And you will sit down there, you sit down with Papa shit. You take I even doubt to back Paris University. You will let him lie to you, bamboozle you with so many lies, and you just sit your ass down there. And sometimes too, if you are filled with so much hatred, if you are not careful, you will keep making some silly mistakes. And when you reflect back, you will be like, what was I thinking? You weren't thinking right because you were full of hatred. And that's the problem with this Josie team. They will not give up. They will not give up. They will keep digging grave for themselves, digging pit for themselves, and they keep falling into it because they've allowed the hatred they have for a widow and a child to cloud their sense of judgment. And that is why I don't feel sorry for them. Yomi Bawa, Yomi, congratulations. I wish you all the best. I want your going to share business, go on making 5 million or 8 million within 2 weeks. So I say a big congrats to you. And I wish you more grace to your elbow because you deserve it. Kò easy kí o máa sòyìnbó, kí o máa fẹ́ fún, kí o máa wọṣọ, kí o máa fi sẹ́lótèpù sẹ́nu, kí o máa lọ sí kwẹ́sì, kí o máa wọ búùtù, kí o máa ṣe kí ni kò easy iṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀ ló ṣe now. Àtùkọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ pe celebrity, Igbo tẹ̀ celebrity, bó tẹ̀ yẹ pé zealous actor yẹn, àti tó bá fẹ́ pè ọ̀kọ́ abáyọ̀ polówó, at least they will pay you something. So to me, all that be pay one pay also more endorsement fún ẹni. So is your sweat for me, Yomi, enjoy while it lasts. Because this justice for Mohbad on Joe City, or when your con law and your con born, we've seen so many people like you. They've come and they've gone. You want to alone, Yomi Matua. So for the time being, enjoy it. And we tomorrow because you're about to say, Mr. Yomi, àti Bàtẹ́ tí wọ́n board, ẹ̀rù tí ń bà àwọn people yẹn, wọ́n ti ń gbọ̀n. Mo kọ̀ rẹ́rìn pé ṣé wèrè ni ẹni, ṣé wèrè ló bí ẹni. Kí ló kà wọ́n bí báyìí pẹ̀lú Yomi? What's our freaking business? Even the Nigerian police gone to expect they should be worried about him. They don't give an F about Yomi. Gbogbo ìtọ́jú wọn sùn sọ lórí Punch. Nigeria police wọ́n aṣọ́pọ̀ máa ra newspaper yẹn gan. Wọ́n máa fi máa jẹ súyà ní ọmọ máa rẹ́rìn ní ọ́fíìsì ni pé tó bá yà wọ́n wèrè yìí wọ́n wá àkọ́ṣe pẹ̀lú life wọn. You guys, you've become a nuisance. Nobody is even listening to you guys anymore. The Nigerian police are not even they're not even listening to you people. Nobody is listening to you people. Ẹ máa sunkún láti àárọ̀ dalẹ́. From one gun lọ́bẹ ni, wọ́n fún ní poison ni, wọ́n gun lọ́rùn ni, wọ́n tì bọ́lẹ̀ látòrí staircase ni. So tell me, who is in his or her right senses will take you serious? Nobody. Àwọn wèrè bíi tí náà ló máa take you serious. And the reason why I believe that this thing will keep going on and on is because most of those people on the other side, they are depressed. And this justice for Mohbad is the only source of entertainment for them. It's the only thing that keep them going. It's not because they really care about justice, to be honest. Because if they really do, what is your business with Prime Boy? Whether Prime Boy is guilty, whether he's not guilty, why don't you let the law take its course? Why are you so concerned? Why are you so invested in Prime Boy? Yo, wọ́n fẹ́ ti sórí Prime Boy, wọ́n fẹ́ ti sórí nurse. Ṣé nurse sọ fún yín pé òògùn Mohbad lábẹ́rẹ́ ni? This nurse have gone to face the NMC and she has said her story. She has given her own witness statement as to what happened. But yín sọ pé no, bóyá nurse yẹn bí àwọn ṣìrànràn ni o, bóyá nurse yẹn ò ríran dáadáa o, bóyá nurse yẹn bóyá kò lọ́pọlọ o, bóyá kò slow ni o, mentally ni o. I don't understand. Nọ́ọ̀sì alára ní kò ròhun ẹ̀yin ní pé báwo ló ṣe jẹ́. I don't understand. Ẹ̀yin tí ò ṣojú yín, ẹ̀yin jẹ́ pé you were not even within 50 miles from the house of Mohbad. You are telling people that were there that is not the way the story is. I don't get it, kò yé mi. The nurse kò deny nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ní ìgbà tó ń rí Mohbad, ààyè lòun bá Mohbad. Kódà Mohbad tún crack a joke when she came in. Mohbad was in his right senses. Mohbad was in good health. He was in good form. He was just in pain due to his hand. That's all. He was not bleeding profusely. There was no stab wound whatsoever. And your lawyer has gone extra mile. Your first lawyer has gone extra mile to say it on Q Radio that consistent wound on what in lost bed. And Gracie also he said the same thing. When you were the other why you were before, and you take were jobless, and you take life when you were so boring. I'm going to say life when you take the only Mohbad case is the only anchor you are holding on to give meaning to your life. And so go ribe.
Gracie ní pé kò sí stab wound. Gracie, you dragged him through the mud. You dragged him to field on this social media. You dragged that lawyer to field on this social media. Because in your head, you have a particular narrative that you believe everybody should say the same narrative. So Sharon, you buy in your take it seriously. Like, I don't understand. And Spendy has come out to say he didn't say anything like that, and he said it in the presence of Prime Boy, and Prime Boy he couldn't even deny it. Only Koribe, fuck you, fuck your child, kinikon. Prime Boy could not deny it when Spendy challenged him on Bukky Jesse's post on his on a live show. But there's a Spendy in Paro. Spendy in Paro, Adura in Paro, Darosha in Paro, Wunmi in Paro. The only person to Paro to you guys is Prime Boy. You don't even need to tell me who Prime Boy is. The way Boshe go, you will know the kind of person he is. For the past few weeks now, the way he has been conducting himself on social media, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you the kind of person Prime Boy is. He's a violent person. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you. You don't need it. If you have sense in your head, you will know. Men looking at him, if you are somebody that can analyze somebody critically, you will know that Prime Boy is a violent person. But because agenda was agenda normally, and that is why you guys you are still convincing yourself to say, oh no, that's not the narrative. So Ejo and Yara Josie, I don't know, maybe you share the memo, maybe I've not gotten it. Is it no longer justice for MOHBAD? Is it not justice for Prime Boy? To make justice for Prime Boy, they check out one more. Let Ejo, you guys should send out the memo. Let us get it and send it to any platform. Is it no longer justice for MOHBAD? Is it not justice for Prime Boy? Because all your analysis for the past week now, ever since the last inquest, it has been about Prime Boy. So are we not? Have I missed the memo somewhere? Have I missed the memo somewhere? Is it not justice for Prime Boy? Because why are you guys? Why are you the one defending Prime Boy? Prime Boy is not a toddler. He can speak for himself. If they allege that he did something, he has a right to a counsel. He has a right to a legal representative. Why don't you allow this guy, let him defend himself? They've alleged that he has done something. Not one person, not two persons, almost 4 witnesses. Prime witnesses have said the same thing. Why don't you allow him to defend himself in the court of law? Why are you the one going up and down, running helter-skelter? Because at the end of it all, your whatever defense you are saying on TikTok doesn't count. I'll show you now. TikTok lema wà láti àárọ̀ ọ̀sán òru. Ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe last inquest, wọ́n ṣe pé Papa Shit kó wá sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe pé Arifa kó wá sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe pé Arifa kó wá sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe pé Westo pé kó wá sọ̀rọ̀. It shows that all what you are saying online, it doesn't kokoja TikTok, to be honest, kokoja TikTok. Because you were not there, you were not prime witness, neither are you a secondary witness. So kini kota wan so. And now back to Perkins. Surely Perkins, but it was on other cities. Some people were like, you are in cultist. If you are in cultist, stop back by one of my payo bang. To buy that payo job alu my pay, go to my bang Perkins. Because for you to have that audacity to be saying all what you are saying, definitely only come to Bojule. Because to Bojule, only my jamba fun at the end of it all. Because you should be in your 20s. You still have a long way to go. But if you continue the way you've continued, you're on the path of destruction. And you will get yourself in deep shit. So back continue by. Because it's not everybody that is as cool as Darosha and the rest. If there are some people that will treat your fuck up Perkins. And I know paying control share concerning this justice for MOHBAD, you will repeat. It will come back to you. And Prime Boy, to buy that Perkins never be a witness. You got it all wrong. Perkins will not because the evidences are there. The things he said when this case was still fresh, all the videos are out there. So if you are going to use Perkins, you should know that Perkins is going down for perjury because you will be lying under oath, and it's going to put you in deep shit because there will be a lapdown.
It's not just deep shit, benevolence. If he lies under oath, it's 14 years in prison. So Perkins, wherever you are, listen very well. 14 years.
I know, mommy. So because I don't know.
You and I know he's lying. He knows he's lying. Their followers know that he's lying. But since they insist that they want to be hoodlums and criminals that they are and miscreants, let them stay with him. And let Perkins listen very well. Shori Roto Padeke so Yoruba, maybe that will help you. Shori Bogwe Roto Fek Panye. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ló máa parí sí ìwọ àti prime boy máa jọ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ni because tó bá lọ sí court tó ń sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ pé irọ́ ló ń pa you will be lying under oath and eye ọdún ẹ̀wọ̀n for that is 14 years. How will I call that in Yoruba? I don't know. But 14 years, I'm sure you know what that is. So now, tó bá dé court, continue to lie. I'll be very, very happy. At least I need second person to tell you, prime boy, no someone. Because
you and I know that Perkins will not testify for $1 million. I'm telling you.
Testify.
Perkins will not.
Videos were Tomba play video in court one way. She no wahala ni. See, that was what I said earlier. Toba testify Esheni. Toba testify Esheni. Either way, Perkins is going down with prime boy. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Yeah. Either way, he will go down with prime boy because also you see, this I'm trying to explain that earlier. Either way, both ways,
yeah, and there is this always narrative about the time of death. Josie's unfortunate online children.
You don't catch cruise. Please don't come here and say he was catching cruise on TikTok. If you don't have evidence to what you're saying on TikTok, don't say it. Don't say it. He will show up in court. Because in court, we're talking about somebody's life here. And this is where you people get it wrong. TikTok, every damn thing you say online is taken as a serious thing. So if you know it is not true, don't say it. If you know you're lying, don't come on TikTok and lie. If I'm proved wrong, then I'll be happy. Because one song got on evidence for. So you don't come online and say you're catching cruise. You're catching cruise. We're talking about somebody's life. Please, it's not a joke. It is not a joke. Anything you have no evidence, so don't say it online.
And your mommy, let me play random. There is this normal narrative they usually peddle around about the time of death. Nobody can ascertain a time of death apart from a medical personnel. And in a court of law, in a cases like this, what will determine the time of death is the result. That is the autopsy result that will determine the time of death. And if my memory serves me right, the time of death was still Tuesday. So whether you say it's Saturday, whether you say it's Sunday, whether you say it's Monday, it doesn't matter. It is the satisfied autopsy result that will be admissible in the court of law. So why are you killing your skin? Because bad mama waste it le mama waste that data, le mama waste time trying to prove something that will not be admissible in the court of law. Even the shenanigans that Yomi is doing for the past 1 week or 2 weeks now is not even admissible in the court of law. Because vital information concerning a pending case or a case that is an ongoing case rather, you need a court warrant so that it can be admissible in the court of law. And you need the go-ahead of the police in charge of that case. So, I don't know. It's just as if you guys are just busy doing nothing. busy doing nothing. An unprofitable business. Just wasting your time that you can actually put it into your business, put it into your life, maybe to put into the growth, put into your business, your family, your career. Because it's not admissible in court. And that is why when Aliko called him, he was like, why are you doing this? Because as far as it's concerned, he's just chasing clouds as far as Aliko is concerned. And some of his colleagues, they know that's the kind of person he is. When he believes that a case is trending, that is when he jump on it. But because these online children of Josie Aloba, because they cannot think clearly, that is why somebody like Kemi Oluloyo can come on your life, can come to their page and try to start to lecture them. Kemi that have said so many things. Kini kon baby DNA, kini kon baby Toma she DNA koyun to lo ni mo gba ti o mi travel lọ sí Dubai tó lọ ṣe. Ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ mo ti gbọ́ pé Ìyábọ̀ ṣe Indomie, ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ mo ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n gun lọ́rùn ni. And you guys, you will sit your ass down there and Kemi will be going on and on and on and on for 1-2 hours and you will be listening to Kemi Oluloyo. It shows you guys are desperate. And Mama Peru Pekis here, Pekis evidence. We have evidence now, and we are going to face the government. Kiniko, they said there was a fight. The sister said there was a fight. Pekins, are you for real? Are you for real? Was Karimo in Nigeria on that day? Karimo has been invited. Ma?
Pekins, you can be, you know. That's your mama for your relevancy. She be one. No, Pekins, you be me no ni. That's your mama for your relevancy. I be first or fine. She be Pekins.
I started only president Mukrisio. Now I see Jasincio. Only like only almost Josie. Only Bakalensio.
Yes, it is important. You know why it is important? It is always good for us to let them know that, we said, like Mr. Tosin said earlier, we let's not pretend as if we don't know that they're trying to use him as a witness. And if they're using him as a credible witness, we're letting them know that he's not credible. And he's not credible. And we've seen the videos. So it's not that we're stupid here. We know what we're doing. And each time we come out to say something, we're coming out to debunk what they've said and making them and showing them how stupid they look when they come out with their so-called witness or evidence. So it's good for her to let Perkins know that, Shuri, you need to be ready, except if you run out of Nigeria. Honestly, Perkins will come to court. Talk about play videos, Perkins, and Perkins be ready. It's not any people.
And mommy, do you where I gave up on these people is when the lawyer, because I believe that before you employ Sanshito, you've done your background check. You've looked at the jobs that he has done and the cases that he has handled. For you to be a son in Nigeria, I keep saying it is no joke. It takes blood and sweat to be a son in Nigeria. Because the legal system in Nigeria is very competitive and it's even toxic as well. So you must be outstanding to be a son. And a son that has represented you is telling you that based on the testimony of Darisha, they've gotten some clarity. That is, there was a scuffle, which is a fight between Prime Boy and MOHBAD. And as a result of that scuffle, MOHBAD got an injury. And when they got home, because of that same injury that MOHBAD got as a result of the scuffle, they had to call a nurse to come in. And it was the intervention of that nurse that led to that reaction, that led to the death of MOHBAD. And you guys are saying Peko Ribe. Ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì gan ti sọ pé bọ́rọ̀ ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì máa rí ẹ̀wọ̀n wájú ẹ̀ á dẹ̀ máa parọ́ mọ́ ara ẹ̀ ni? Is that possible? Ṣé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì dẹ̀ máa parọ́ mọ́ ara ẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí ó lè rán òun lọ sẹ́wọ̀n?
They said the lawyer they paid millions to get is also lying, their own lawyer.
Sister Temi, I don't know. And again, mo fẹ́ já yín sí o.
first day tí máa lọ sí olórí ẹbí page lè ní yìí o. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ rẹ́rìn, tẹ́ bá ń wá pure unadulterated comedy, ẹ lọ sí olórí ẹbí platform. Ẹ kàn lè wá ń bẹ̀ bí i 20 minutes, 10 minutes, ẹ kàn lọ rẹ́rìn kẹ́ lọ síbẹ̀. If you want to laugh, 10 minutes, ẹ má pẹ́ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ o, 10, 15 minutes, ẹ kàn lọ rẹ́rìn ni. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wo comedy extra hour, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wò pé àwọn èèyàn, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ọgbà wèrè ibi táwọn èèyàn ń gbé lórí TikTok, ẹ lọ sí olórí ẹbí platform. Òun ni mo sọ fún yín, ìpolówó tẹ́ ẹ sanwó fún. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ rẹ́rìn pé ẹ fẹ́ rẹ́rìn iṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Susan àti olórí ẹbí platform, ẹ kàn lọ jókòó. Ẹ má wọlé o, ẹ dó sí FIP kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ má pẹ́ jù bẹ́ẹ̀, 5-10 minutes maximum, ẹ kàn lọ rẹ́rìn. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ rẹ́rìn lèmi ń já yín sí o. Because ẹ wọ́n máa wó bí Ọlọ́run o. Susan, nípa mí. Susan, nípa mí sẹ́, you will not see the end of me. Because the way bí Susan ṣe máa ń ronú, the way bí láti Ògúnfẹ́ ṣe máa ń ronú, Ọlọ́run o. And that's why I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Those people on Josie's team, it's not easy listening to the likes of Lati Ogunfe, to the likes of Buki Jesse, to the likes of Susan Justice, and you will be well in the head. Impossible. You can't be listening to them every day, and your sense of reasoning will be intact. Impossible. If your sense of reasoning is intact, or try.
And don't have them with the best. Don't have any issue with the mental health. No matter what, I want TikTok as mine.
So we pay a mark per June bed. 5-10 minutes, 10 minutes maximum. A mark per June bed. A colorary, kede move it. A mark the 10 minutes. You go to Jim Barry, a man pay benevolence low things you. Moshe disclaimer and see you. A mark per June bed. 5-10 minutes, kede mark room bed. Sátẹ́mì bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ń pẹ́ benevolence ni o. Òun ló tì àwọn sí depression, òun ló tì àwọn sí mental health o. Ẹ má pè mí o. Tẹ́ bá ti lọ síbẹ̀, 5 maximum 10 minutes kẹ̀dẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Because ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹni kàn mo lọ́dọ̀ láti bá mo pé láti kí ló ṣe ọpọlọ ẹ? Ṣé gbà tó bí ẹ kò sí kankan nu medulla oblongata ẹ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni tí ń bẹ̀ ni? So these are the kind of people that are supporting Josie. So what do you expect? Can you expect from the likes of those people? Nothing tangible can come out of them. Oh no. And that is why Jack Mama says submission, only just submission for one hour. And she won't be able to bring anything sensible, right? Jack Mama sort of for the 1 hour. You know I don't make sense. You know I don't. You know, but it's not making any sense. I cannot even pinpoint the point he's trying to make. I can't.
Those are the type of people who go into exam hall and write 10 pages and not know that they've written rubbish. And they come out and say, oh, the lecturer hates me. Because they never understand anything. And they never
have you listened to this particular guy I'm talking about?
I don't listen to them. I don't go there. I only come here. And I'll go to Osha or what's I don't want my mind to be messed up with. Because, you know, the point here is when you keep going, like you just said, when you keep going there, because you are angry, you don't even know how to face. I wish, you know, when I'm angry, I wish I'll see them face to face, but I can't. And I wish that I can talk. They will not let you talk. So why should I go there? You're talking about Susie. Who listens to who listens to Susie?
Oh my God, Susie baby.
My engine.
Or crunchy queen. I call my shit fata, not making sense.
Oh no.
To be honest, for the first one, Tomalano I saw, to the last one, Tomalano I saw, constructive English, bad, word pronunciation, bad, explanation of herself, bad. You don't even get what she means. If she says yellow, you think she's talking about blue. If she describes red, you think she's saying orange. You know, you never pick what she's trying to say. And
I don't know.
And then to top it all, she's mean. She wants Wumi to be grabbed and shred to pieces. She doesn't want a case to go into court. She just feels that, no, you have to do it by jungle justice. And they'll come and tell you, oh, I live in America. I live in America. Can you come online and you know, call somebody's name with no evidence, defend somebody's character and you are not sued.
that.
You know, this is what I say every day. They come online, oh, I live in America. In America. That was how, oh God, that was how he was saying it. Even Prime Boy mentioned it. In America. In America. Oh, Nisinta now in America. And the Joseph Aloba himself, I don't listen to. Because in America, Joseph Aloba will not be walking free for tampering with evidence. Because he has shown us that he has something to hide. So what are we saying?
And to be honest, I wish they can get a CCTV camera. To be honest, I wish in my heart that they can. Even if maybe the camera on the street, I wish they can get something. To be honest, I want to see what they want to see. As in, I'm curious. I don't know. I want
Benevolence. Do you know my prayer? Benevolence. Do you know my prayer? My prayer is this: that the estate would attend to them.
Yeah.
Now they are going to let them know that there is no central server, but there is a CCTV at the entrance. Now they will not give them access to it, as they will now publicize that thing live. Like they'll push it to the police. Then the police will now bring it live. Like when Mohbad's Prado was entering, the glass was smashed. Now I'll now see what they want to do about Prime Boy.
To be honest, like Baja, I'll be so happy. Me, I'm praying for you. In fact, motive fast lati 2 months ago, by I pray you find something. To be honest, I pray you find something, Yomi. I'm very
Benevolence. What I suspect the estate is going to do is that they're going to sue him. That's what I think they're going to do.
That's what I expect them to do. Because he has exposed their security. He has exposed their security.
Exactly.
So I don't know, because I will not lie to you. These people, there's no ending to this their drama.
Let them continue.
Yeah.
Let them continue. The last inquest, I think for me, was the most exciting. I'm done with the inquest.
I'm done too.
Because a whole son came out and repeated what we've been saying for months, and repeated exactly backing what the police too came up with. What are you telling us? That they said they were arguing, or what is argument? That's a normal thing between husband and wife. If you have a relationship, you don't argue, then we should check both of you. There's something wrong. Either you are both mentally ill or you are both demented. But the point we're talking about here is he stated it, there was a fight. There was a fight. And somebody was injured, and a nurse was called in to treat that injury. And there was an argument. That argument is nothing. But the fight, he went further to say the fight, whether big or small, any kind of fight can cost somebody his life.
Absolutely.
And for me, that ended the inquest. That was a sad statement.
Please, I want to ask a general question. Is it possible for Omomi to buy her husband and Damola, Adura, and the rest? They will be there and they will try and cover up.
Foolishness. They don't reason like that. They are after somebody. You know what they're doing? They're after Wumi. And they will say anything to make. In fact, in their minds, they have cornered Wumi. They've caught her in their minds.
But
that is not our business. In their minds, I want to move Wumi. But outside, I want to mental health. Senior, good morning. You know, mental health. You tell him good morning. He will tell you, oh, I had milk. You get that?
So, Kamla, you said there was a fight. Which fight? Is it between Prime Boy and Mohbad, or which fight? Be specific. I don't shine blocking, because we don't entertain Richard here.
Don't answer.
We don't entertain Richard here.
Hello.
We entertain.
Let me just quickly contribute.
Okay.
Do you know what you answer a question? You asked the question and asked if these people really think Wumi is the one that killed her husband.
It's the corporate.
Do you know these people are convinced in their mind that Wumi did not kill her husband? They are so convinced. But
You see, most of them, the way they were raised, they are so damaged. Yeah, they are so traumatized to the extent that when they see A, they call it B. It takes me just ordinary 5 minutes to educate. I think some of them, Temi's followers are on that platform to educate a man who called himself a chief and based abroad, a chief in Delta State. By the time he started the story and he said, oh, Wunmi killed her husband, apparently there is a case that happened this weekend. He just bring in a friction, and he said there's a case that happened on weekend whereby he was the one that saved that man. The wife actually poured hot water on it. On the man, and then the man nearly died, and also pound the husband head with a stone or something like that. And I'm so sure that was how you ended it. And I'm so sure that was how Wunmi killed her husband. You know, most of us from TV platform were like, you know, we went for that man straight away. And I said to the man, and I said, listen, I can understand some of you when you make your submission, where it's coming from. It's because of your past trauma. And you apply it to everything that goes on around you. By the time I finished that man, the man actually came back up and said and apologized that actually Wunmi did not kill her husband. And I said, but why are you doing this to people? So most of them are damaged. Do you want to talk about Buki? Buki, the antecedent is so bad. Buki also is a mental health patient, if you don't know. Yeah? Do you want to talk about Kudi? The antecedent is so bad. What people here, they are mentally unstable. When they see white in their head, it is in their own head, it is black. So you can't blame them. And when you are discussing with them, they don't see it, they see black. And when you are so wicked and damaged, just like Aries, very bitter woman, and most of them are so unhappy in their life. So when you meet people like that, what do you expect from them? And you give such a person a name and you just create a narrative in your delusional head and you just believe it. Does that not speak volume? And this whatever is happening now gives everybody opportunity to know who is who on social media. Not all backing dogs. I mean, not all quiet people are not, or how do you say it, are not backing dogs. Most people are not all right in the end. They see this case as their own antidepressant. And that is the only thing that gives them joy. By coming out and to just nail somebody. You hear somebody, some people will just talk something. They will even be able to say, and they will be saying something with conviction. No poison noodles for Queen. And you look at them and say, are you people all right? But unfortunately, most of them, our people, they are traumatized people, raging all around. And they are so bitter in their life because they fail to deal with the trauma in their life. So they will always come across. It will turn to negative to them. So that's why I'm not bothered. Do they think Wunmi killed her husband? Of course they knew. They knew Wunmi did not kill her husband. But just because they are wicked and bitter, they will forever believe that. Thank you. Let me add to that quickly. I understand that you a lot of them, you seem to come from a background of trauma. Agreed. Now, most of these people, even if they come from a background of trauma, does that give you the right not to even see the evidence before you start accusing somebody? Does that make it right for you to come online and defame the character of a king? Does that make it right for you to come online and,